This live stream may contain mature material some viewers might not find suitable.
Hello, everybody. My name is LDZ, aka Lord Diaz, and this is a very special birthday celebration edition of the Level 99 live stream where we are feeling fine all the way up here at Level 99. How are we all doing today? Coffee, not safe for work, and Brady holding it down over on the Twitch platform. Welcome, one and all. Yes, tell all your lovers and friends that Ursha, John, and Luda had to do it again.
So freaking pissed. So freaking fired up. I'm freaking in trouble now.
Well, it's only the best here. And I am a person of my word, because when we first talked about celebrating my birthday weekend bash, I implemented some goals, as you can see right above me in the upper right portion of the screen here. Last night, a 6-hour-long epic. Not only did we hit the $25 goal to spark a joint, not only did we hit the $50 goal to spark a blunt, not only did we hit the $100 goal to drink the THC seltzer water, we circled back around and did it all over again. We had another joint at an additional 25, and then another blunt. We were around $20 to $35 away from hitting the 100 goal all over again. But we called it a stream. It was 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning. So, fast forward 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7 hours later, after consuming all of those medicinals, jumping on the dance pad and banging out an excellent session of Step Mania. With your requests, and thanks to Link 101, a very generous $5 contribution. And as you can see on the lower left, we have the tier 1 goal. It is being worked towards because those $5 are going to be placed into the funds that will get us to the $25 goal. So, again, I like to always bookend these things with letting you guys know that there is no obligation. You are under no obligation to support. It is always appreciated. Sergeant Fanbro, welcome. I'm glad you asked, because we were just chopping it up. I woke up 7 hours later, got on stream again, did 2 hours of Dance Dance Revolution, and I am still high. I was still feeling a little sluggish, a little slow. And I had hella munchies. So, if you follow me on the Twitter, you would have seen on the timeline, I took a photograph of the Buffalo Wild Wings in my hands right here. Here's some ASMR for you. I have acquired the Buffalo Wild Wings. We hit the goal yesterday. And I promised you guys I would get the Buffalo Wild Wings and we would enjoy it together. And in fact, we're going to enjoy it in the green room. I'm actually starving, so this will be an abridged version of the Level 99 live stream. We're also going to be watching... No, we got to... It was like 170 something. It was 170 something. We were close. But at that point, I was like, dude, there's literally like... I'm going to end up passing out on camera, and I'm not trying to be like that. So I wasn't even expecting to hit the first trio of milestones, let alone the two afterwards. It was a wildly successful stream. Had a lot of fun hanging out with all of you guys. And we're doing it all over again. Link 101 earlier today was very kind to drop another $5 super chat on us. And so that's going towards the $25 joint goal, which can then build towards the $50 blunt goal, which will then snowball and crescendo into the $100 THC edible drink, fam, bro. Yes, the edible drink.
And his name is John C. He's gonna get in the ring and put boots down.
And I'm not as sharp as I was before I ingested all of this medicinals, because I'm definitely missing a beat. And the second I got home, ladies and gentlemen, here's a little extra. I put a little extra stank on it. I want to let y'all know that today is also a magical butter day. What does this mean? Well, this means I had the butter as soon as I got back from the Buffalo Wild Wings. And for people that do not know, the magical butter keeps me couch locked. It keeps me from going streaming. Did I not DoorDash it? No. I could spend that $15 on a disposable vape pen or anything else. I did DoorDash once and I felt so dirty for it. So, big ups, everybody. Thank you all for hanging out throughout this entire weekend. It's been a weekend-long celebration. And I have an announcement. On Monday, my actual birthday, we will once again return to What Are You Doing, Stepmania. It's bonus DLC. Bonus DLC. And then top tier rated friend of the channel is going to hang out with me that night as he sings happy birthday to me. So he says. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll have another butter day and then I will conveniently forget to go online. Thanks, Pimp. Thank you. And we will be watching DSP videos. We're watching the Level 1 podcast from today. I think we've accumulated enough skip juice. So, I'm thinking it's about time. Guys, you ready for this LDZ Tries It? Buffalo Wild Wings? My body is ready. And I still play it to this day. I love Baldur's Gate. I love it. So, with all that being said, I hope to see y'all on the other side of this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the green room. We're hot. Before we get into the DSP video proper, I just want to show off the bag. Ladies and gentlemen, behold, the Buffalo Wild Wings bag. I got 10 wings, 2 flavors, and some ranch. Behold. The wings and the sauce. We got 2 bags. The ranch. Crack them open. Yep. Definitely ranch. And the only reason I sniffed to check is because, unfortunately, the Buffalo Wild Wings and all fast food establishments as of late, when they pay minimum wage, you get minimum effort. And to be honest, I don't blame them. Narkill 420, welcome. You're goddamn right, it's tangy and robust. Welcome to the show. And behold, the Buffalo Wild Wings 10 piece. We have Parmesan garlic. He can't read that. And spicy garlic. 2 keto flavors. Let's crack them open. Nice. So, separated by flavor. I usually go back and forth between the 2 flavors. And I always get all drums. I was going to do Wingstop. I was going to do a head-to-head, but that was only if we hit the double triple milestone goal, which we were so close to getting to last night, but I'm kind of glad that we didn't, because I was still suffering from success this morning when I woke up. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this thing on. Oh, he's already going. We got a bunch of skip juice, so very cool. Watch video. Can you guys hear this? Oh, it's muted.
Just purposefully leaving it open to kind of mess around a little.
Shout out to Raw Phil, by the way. Shout out, big ups. Here it is. Oh, spoilers, buddy. Spoilers. Psych, I'm just kidding. I already saw it on Twitter. He's cocked! Just seen it? Yeah. Yeah, Dashfire is always keeping me up to date. All right, so I will ask the class. Should I have a Parmesan garlic first or spicy garlic? What shall I kick things off with? I see one for spicy. Spicy. We got 2 for spicy. Muted. No audio from the king. Oh, it's Phil. Phil's muted. Muted, FYI. Got it. Hey, it happens to the best of us. All right, spicy it is. Ladies and gentlemen, behold the first traditional wing.
Testing. My microphone had an app update, and it must have changed all the settings. All right, I guess we do the intro over. Cool. I'll be right back.
Please don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Here we go. We have returned to the...
He's stealing my shtick because I do this all the time. It's definitely spicy. It's robust. It's flavor.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. It's time for another week of fun here.
I have a feeling he does.
Now,
What's
this
up,
week,
Phil? I
it'll
got
be
something
a
for you.
shortened week because I'm only here for 4 days. But don't worry. There's going to be all kinds
All
of
right,
good
here we
stuff,
go.
including the continuation.
Parmesan
photos,
garlic
New
next.
Dawn, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Sweet Code N2, and the conclusion of the Gears of War Reloaded hardcore campaign. And also tonight, on the late stream, per your direct requests, the return of American Truck Simulator. But before we get to gaming, on today's show, we have a topic to discuss, one that we've actually been tackling over the last week. The YouTube views drop that has affected every single creator on the platform. It has been discovered what the source of the views drop is, and we'll break it down here today. Plus, some chill vibes, fun interactions, and a good time. All of this and more on today's week beginning episode of the Level 1 podcast.
King is back. Yeah, Brady, we had a lot of fun. We did it for 6 hours last night. Pause. Hey, yo. Not a lot of meat on them bones. Look how small these wings are, bro. Disgusting. This is well over $20 for 10.
Good morning and welcome to the show. It is Sunday, the 14th of September, 2025. Yeah, again, if you can believe it.
It was so funny.
Man, it's time
That
flying.
being said,
We
saw
are
it.
halfway through
And they were like,
September.
oh, look.
What?
Lord Diaz's comment didn't
Okay.
get clipped.
And summer's almost over.
Special
In fact,
sauces. H-bomb,
it's
first
been
off,
quite
welcome.
cool around here in Washington State recently, which has been great.
We
The
got
only
Parmesan
room I
garlic and we got
is the studio. Every other room
spicy
of my
garlic.
house, I haven't had to use
with
it.
ranch.
Although apparently we're gonna get one last blast of summer this Tuesday when
I'm
it's
sorry,
gonna be
what?
90
H-bomb,
degrees
what?
Fahrenheit. But it's hilarious because on Monday it's gonna be 70 degrees, and on Wednesday it's going to be 73. A 20-degree differential within one day, and then it goes away.
Climate change,
That's
buddy.
what they're saying. Anyway, so welcome to the show, and welcome to a short week.
Because we're hot,
For transparency
dudes.
purposes, I will only be here 4 days this week, today through Wednesday. I am off both Thursday and Friday of this week.
And
I'm taking a little bit of personal time away to spend some time with my wife, do some appointments and some things, but I will be back on Saturday of next week for a
this is Chekhov's
streak.
H-bomb. Oh,
7
God.
days of gaming, 7 days of fun, new releases, continuing and completing releases, a marathon to end the month. It's going to be a stellar week next week. I cannot wait. But we are here for a shorter week, and it's fine. It's going to be a good one. As I already stated, we have some
110 to
awesome
70.
playthroughs that
God
we're juggling
damn.
that are quite fun. You know, Chronos: The New Dawn, a very challenging survival horror game that I've been enjoying and getting better at the further in that I play. I'm excited to jump back into it today because we actually gave it a little bit of a break. Hollow Knight Silksong. Wow, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we actually have a Metroidvania game that's working. And what I mean by that is people
You
are
guys are
showing
giving
up
me
and
money.
engaging and
That's
supporting
what
with
I
it.
mean
Now,
by that.
is it a super high view stream and stuff? No.
I'll take
To be
70.
honest with you, when I
I'll
play
take 70
Silksong,
degrees all day, every
I
day.
have seen a little bit of a dip in viewership. I'm getting more views for other playthroughs, okay? But people are still here and showing up and supporting that playthrough, so it doesn't matter that we don't have a ton of viewers on the streams.
It
okay?
doesn't matter.
And I'm happy because I really like the game. The gameplay elements are getting better the further in that I get. Cooler new areas, bosses, exploration. Just having a great time with that game. Gears of War Reloaded, a shocking hit. I didn't think people would care for it that much.
Trust me, we don't,
I
Phil.
played the campaign on hardcore difficulty. It's tough, and because it's tough and I'm dying a lot and raging, I think people are liking it. So that's 3.
Also, I used to get
different
Buffalo
games
Wild Wings, says
in the
H-Bomb, a
rotation
lot
that are
since
all
they got
really,
tiny.
really
Most of the time, they're really dry, so I had to make my own.
admittedly,
Yeah, I was just
3
talking
games
about
that are
that, bro.
challenging, you might
These
say.
chicken wings are
Well,
these drums are so
some people are gonna be
small.
upset because you used to have late night chill streams, and right now the only
What up,
chill
Jess Cup?
stream
Welcome.
you're doing is Sweet Code N2, which you've exclusively
Big ups. Good to see ya.
and that actually persists this week. Sweet Code N2 has to stay a daytime stream because the game is so long. If I only play at night streams, we won't make enough progress to even finish the game. So we have to be playing it as daytime streams. Okay?
Thoughts on Dirty Don winning the
So,
AAA mega title?
over the last week,
If it
you
wasn't for
guys followed
WWE
on.
and all of
came
the
after me
WWE
with
elements showing up on AAA
torches,
and vice versa, I would not be
And a lot
watching
of
AAA. But
complaining
I've
through chat
watched
like this.
those two shows back to back
and what you
consistently,
said
like no
was,
problem.
we want
love
late
it.
night chill.
We kicked
So
off the
very
weekend
upset
actually
that
by
you took this
watching
away from us.
Worlds Collide,
about
which was
American
awesome.
Truck
A great
Sim?
show.
And I said,
100%
stop showing
on
up
board
for
with
American
it.
Truck Sim. Like seriously,
Dirty Dom
I
is
was
like
doing it
Hall of
every
Fame
week once a
material
week.
already.
And then all of a sudden, I noticed a big decline in viewership. Less people were showing up, and then we didn't even hit the goal last time, so we stopped doing it.
You need to hit
And
the
I guess
goal,
some people
guys.
are upset by that. They're like, "Listen, there's a couple things. Number one, not everyone can make every stream. It was just an off night.
I don't know. It sounds like Phil
You
saying
really like that
this.
chill interactive vibe.
I'm
that we
sad
have
for
with you
2
during
reasons.
Truck Sim. You have a couple drinks, you loosen up, we have fun conversation, and it's a good time. We're not getting that right now. We're just getting a lot of rage bait games, right? So here's the deal. I've listened to your feedback. Tonight on the late stream, 7 p.m. Pacific time, American Truck Sim returns. Now let me tell you something. All right, it's a lot
Spicy
of work
wing
for me.
With the
I put
ranch.
the wheel and pedal away. They're in the closet on the top shelf. So tonight, to make this stream happen, just listen to this. I have to open this closet, turn on the light. I have to reach up with both of my arms because it's heavy. I have to reach up to the top shelf of my storage closet. I have to grab
Not
and
funny.
take out the wheel
Didn't
and
laugh.
pedal again. I have to bring them over here and actually hook them up to the desk. I then have to plug them into the PC. And then on top of all of that, listen to this, I then have to get the stick shift too.
Oh
And
no.
I have to do all of that again.
It's hard work, you
That's
guys.
a lot of work. So I hope you guys are actually going to show up. I hope that this wasn't a case of just a vocal minority, like 2 people who were upset and kept yelling at me all week. And if I do this tonight, I hope people will show up, engage, and support the American Truck Sim stream. All right, seriously.
He's lucky
I
I'm
really
all
hope
buttered
so.
up
I hope
right
that
now,
you got-
boys. Final wish. You are a dent. You're a dent. And Phil, sitting there with your smug ass face looking there. You're making me lose my appetite, bro. Look at this smug son of a bitch. And there it is. And the fact that he's using the Final Fantasy, I have that Final Fantasy button. No. 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 Now it doesn't want to play the Final Fantasy. Mine's better. He's a dent.
He's gay.
Ungrateful slut.
Well, I
ICS.
think I made this animation pretty long, but I think it's worth it, isn't it? Well, thank you, Final Wish. This is now, what, the third stream that Final Wish has done that. They did it on the main stream on Friday, did it today, and they actually did it on the Gears stream the other night. Obviously, thank you so much, Final Wish. For
How much money is that?
contributions. We'll do a shout out for that in a
$300,
second. Let me finish my thought before I lose my
$450?
train of thought. So, hopefully you guys will show up tonight.
And give me more money. Fuck you, bitch.
Trucks. Yes, I will have some drinks. Or I don't know what yet because I'm out of the seltzers. I think I still have some.
Oh, really?
Remember I had those drinks like
Dark Keithan, you're a dent.
months ago. What were they? I think they
Yeah,
were
these
like
wings are not
ice
like they're
cream or something.
small.
So those have
They're
a little bit more
stringy.
sugar in them. They taste a little better, but they're a little bit more sugary. But I got to get through them. Like I bought them like 2 months ago. I never drank them because I went back to seltzers and stuff.
We also have
So,
seltzers. We have THC
hopefully
seltzers.
You guys will show up, engage, and support.
He just got $151 and he's talking about getting more money.
So that'd be awesome if you do. If you
H-bomb,
do,
it is
I'm
flavor.
going to live up to my promise of what I was doing back when we were doing Truck Sim every week. I will do one Truck Sim stream a week on a night stream if we get support. But we have to get the people showing up and supporting. Okay?
people,
hopefully
that
we'll
one
show up
person.
tonight and support American Truck Sim. Okay, fair enough?
Sounds good?
Okay, now
Sounds
obviously
good to me.
we have some shout outs to do. Let's do these
Final
shout
Wish is
outs. First
void
of all,
and
good
has
morning,
another friend who
everyone.
died.
How is
Yikes.
everyone today? Who do we have here today? We got the Shin Black.
Yeah, or the
Squirtle,
he literally just
Stargate
scammed them
Legacy.
earlier about
Who
something
we got?
else. Narco.
Christian, Copium. We got who's here? We got Big Mac. Chris is here. Good morning, Chris. Good to see you.
Excuse me. Old ugly bastard. You're a dent.
Over on the kick side, we got RGBs for me. Mango Ice Cream Kitty. Who else do we have? Phillips Fuse, Moose Knuckle, RGB Kings, Eddie Chill, among a few others over on the kick side. Okay, so good morning to everyone. Let's do shout outs because now we have significant contributions that have come in. So let's just get started, shall we? Hold on one second. Let me take a look here.
Like, if I made $151 in one shot, I would act a little bit more excited.
Person says, King, how does the NFL season affect views, support, and engagement? Is there an overlap between your audience and NFL fans, or would you say your audience tends to not watch football? I think for hold on.
He doesn't know.
Ugh. A hair in my mouth. That's disgusting.
Gross.
Here's the thing. If you look at my analytics on YouTube,
I'm not looking at your
which
anal
incidentally is
anything.
one of the stories we're going to cover this morning is the YouTube views dip issue that's been happening for the last month. And I'm going to talk all about that.
I'm going to spoil it for you guys. Everybody is experiencing less views than normal, but it's not affecting their pay. All right? Too long, didn't read. That's it.
Because the case has been broken wide open. The source of this has been determined. So we're actually going to look at analytics today, okay? But my YouTube analytics tell me an interesting story. Just about half of my viewership is in the United States, and just under half of my viewership is outside of the U.S. I think it's like a
Second to last
55,
spicy
45
wing.
split, something like that, okay? So that means that about 50% of the people who watch me might be interested in American football. FYI, it's called the NFL, National Football League here in the United States. So if you hear someone say NFL, that's what they're referencing, American football. And so I know that when these certain sports seasons start, a lot of the times the games will end up overlapping with stuff that I do.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Piss me the fuck off. Okay. And the thing is, I stream a lot, right? I'm here almost every day. It's rare when I even have a week with 2 days off like this week. So chances are there's going to be overlap. There's going to be times when I'm streaming and there's a
Tell
giant
me when
game
the
going
football
on.
season
Yeah,
starts,
The
Phil.
NFL
Start with
season
that.
was just last weekend, right? And that pulled away.
Joke's
from
on
my
you, it already
viewership a
started.
bit. Is it a big deal? No. In general, I just don't pay attention to it. The way I
Well,
see it is this. I'm
thus.
the dependable guy.
I see it
I'm
as
here
thus.
like clockwork, right?
Ladies and gentlemen,
So you know, hey, Phil's going to be streaming.
the
So
last
great, and if not,
Parmesan
not a big deal.
garlic
There's just going to be a bunch of other
chicken
streams coming up anyway, so it's not
drumstick.
the end of the world. Okay, if you can make it, great. If you can't make it, well, come to the next stream. I'm happy with that. I don't ever really see a humongous decline in viewership, engagement, or support because of the NFL, because of the NBA, because of
All of my fans are dense and they don't care about
or anything
sports.
like that. Not really. Every once in a while, you will see in chat if there's a hot game going on, people want to start talking about it. But you know, I'm not a sports guy, so it doesn't really affect me. So there you go.
Right, fan bro? That's what I was thinking.
By the way, good morning to some more people who showed up. We got Anthony Dab Hands, hashtag Fluffy, Euthanasia, Original Grant, Super Bonchon is here. Oh, Eliza Pancake. Who else do we got? Poxy Land, Netcode's Evil Twin. The reason that I said is because I started shouting out Kick and I remembered something about Kick. We have a new emo. Has anyone noticed the new emo on Kick this morning? I added it this morning. So give a look. Everyone on Kick, you have a new emote to use. It's
Spam it in
universal,
the
and
chat
also
so I
for
can
subs,
see it.
you can use it outside of the chat as well. It's there. Have you found it? I want to see people find it. No,
The
not
last
chair.
chicken
That's not
wing,
the new
guys.
emote.
The last one.
Dark Ethan, good morning. King Michael, good morning. No one's finding the new emote, seriously? I definitely added it. 100%. No, not that one, not that. No one's finding it. There it is. RGB Lover has found the new emote. It is me saluting from when we played Metal Gear Solid Delta. It's a pretty good one, the salute.
No, it fucking
So I hope
sucks,
you guys
though.
enjoy that emo over on Kick. If
These
you're on
fans
YouTube,
don't
you're
watch
like, why don't we
sports.
get
If
new
they do,
emotes? Because YouTube
They will
doesn't let
watch
me add
on
any
a
new
different
ones.
TV or screen.
And YouTube also doesn't have
Yes.
motion emotes, which is
I
also
have a lot of
bullshit.
football
I think
style
YouTube should have
enjoyers, and
motion
they all
emotes.
do the
They
same.
don't. They just never updated the chat at all. So I'm sorry I can't give you guys new emotes. If I give you a new emote on YouTube, I have to delete one. So if there's an emote you guys hate, you think you don't want to use it, I can remove it and I can give you a salute emote that doesn't move. It's just me like saluting like this, but there you go. Okay. So let's continue with shout outs before we get to our major story for the day. So, ladies and gentlemen, Final Wish has done a $151 super chat.
Remember when he spurged out? Hold on. Remember when he spurged out and was like, tell me if you're Iron Chef Sakai right now. Tell me if you're Iron Chef Sakai right now. And he wouldn't tell him. And then, after it's all said and done, if this is Iron Chef Sakai or Only Iced Coffee or whoever, came crawling back to give Phil more money. Jesus. No Dead Space style salute for Phil. And Fanbro, as always, thank you for your service. Real shit.
Hit or miss, I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he does he kiss ya?
It is now time for my review after 10 spicy garlic and Parmesan traditional wings. My review is thus. Shrinkflation. We had small ass, stringy ass, cold ass wings. And it's a Sunday, by the way. It's a Sunday. So like I know that everybody, the place was hopping. All right, they were all watching the sports ball. So they knew that there was going to be a demand for these things, that they were going to be, you know, they're going to need to get a lot of them. But for the amount of money that I spent, for the amount of wings that I got, not worth the money. Not worth it. But what I had, because I was high as hell off of the magical butter, and because of the munchies, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. Because everything is better when you're on the magical butter. That's some real shit. Nocturnal! How are you, my friend?
He's gay!
Ha!
Yes, I'm not.
So yes, 10 out of 10. Too expensive. Too little wings. Small ass wings. The sauces were good. I should have just bought the sauces, the bottles, and then bought my own wings and then sauce them. But I guess I'm paying for the convenience. It was also a pain every time getting B-dubs from the actual restaurant. You have to stand up front for like 10 to 15 minutes with your arms crossed. Meanwhile, you have patrons that have been sitting at their seats for 20, 30 minutes on end, walking out the door, all in a huff, being mad because they weren't being served. The restaurant chains and the fast food chains and just food service in general nowadays, I mean, it's been a downward climb for years. It is unacceptable now what people get away with, these restaurants get away with in terms of the quality of their food and how much it costs. But still, I know exactly what I'm getting when I'm ordering Buffalo Wild Wings. This is no surprise to me.
Hitting 151.
Put this
This
away.
is the third stream where Final Wish has showed up and did a huge, significant contribution.
And let's lock in.
So obviously, thank you to Final Wish.
Thank you.
I really appreciate that. That gets us now up to, if you can believe it, 8 out of 10 goals hit. Let's do a little celebration.
Look at his fucking face, bro. Look at him. What the fuck is this?
Come on.
I don't know what's worse.
Oh, yeah. All right, that's enough of that. All right, so thank you to Final Wish for helping me hit that goal. Obviously, all in one go.
Jesus.
That is amazing, obviously. Okay, people were like, why were you not looking excited? Because I was messing around.
He's messing around because he's gay.
8 out of 10 goals. Just like that. That's crazy, that amount of support that I've gotten in the last few days that has skyrocketed me forward. And by the way, for the record, it's not all Final Wish. We've been hitting goals even when Final Wish isn't.
Yes, it has, brother.
Okay. So, 8 out of 10 means only 2 goals to go. And we will be doing DSP Tries It, the Katsu Burger.
Burger.
Which obviously I'm excited.
Him
for
using the
Katsu
slot
Burger.
sounds is hilarious
We did it
still.
last year in November.
Yeah.
We
He's
tried
a
this
scorned lover.
Katsu, and we did a beef
He misses
katsu,
the days of
and
the
they were
casino.
absolutely amazing. This
Excuse me.
year, we're going to do something different. We're going to do a actual tofu
Actual.
katsu. Can tofu taste good in a katsu-style sandwich?
I don't know. Can it,
Tofu
Phil?
is weird because tofu is like flavorless unless you cook it with certain seasonings or
Certain
sauces and ingredients. It tends to be like a
flavors?
sponge for flavor. So have they perfected the way to make this tofu so that it'll taste good in a sandwich? And then in addition, I'm probably going to get a second sandwich. I don't know what yet. It could be chicken. It could be another pork. We'll see. And I'm gonna
What
get some
about your
sauce.
gout,
So
though?
It's going to be a good one. If you didn't see the original Katsu Burger, DSP Tries It, it's live over on DSP Reacts. That's at DSP Reacts on YouTube. That's my React channel / vlogging channel. And it was a good one. It was one of the best episodes of DSP Tries It I did during its revival in the fall of last year. You'll definitely enjoy that episode. These burgers are huge and photogenic. They are. They're like giant. So this should be a really good episode coming up. Looks like we might be doing
Okay,
it
what does it
tomorrow,
being
depending on
photogenic have to
support.
do with
If we hit a goal
anything?
Tonight, if we hit a goal tomorrow, we'll do it tomorrow during the stream.
Fuck it, we'll do it
We'll
live.
see how things go. Okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. So obviously, Final Wish, thank you. You've been so generous with your support over the last several days, and I
Get
absolutely
scammed, Dent.
appreciate it. Dark Ethan did a Canadian 888 super chat. Now, to be honest, I don't know what that's the equivalent of US.
Oh my God,
Here, we're gonna
Phil.
do a little bit of currency
To
conversion.
pull out the currency converting is just such a
Canada to USD, and so
looking down at his phone on stream.
is $6.41 American. So thank you to Dark Ethan. It's good to see you here this morning, and thank you for the support. Let's actually get Final Wish up there. I put Final Wish in the wrong spot. I put him in the top tip by accident. Let's get Final Wish in the top super chat, which is correct.
You know you can do this all automatically, Phil. I make it so that all I need to do is press a button.
Piss me the fuck off. 159. Old ugly bastard did a $5 super chat.
Exactly, fan bro. Who cares what it
Resident
equals?
Evil 4 and Dead Space, I've heard some mixed opinions. Chronos is like Resident
Who
Evil
gives a
and Dead
shit?
Space on extreme difficulty. And that's if you're playing it on the standard difficulty. It's that hard. Resources are incredibly scarce and randomized, by the way. Whenever you break a box, there's different items inside every time, so you can't even depend
It's like
on what's in
a
the box.
gotcha game, Phil.
Inventory
I'm
space
sure you
is
would like that.
incredibly limited. Abilities / guns are incredibly slow to upgrade and very expensive to upgrade. So basically, it's a very slow progress
sense
game.
of accomplishment.
The only way to really persevere is to run into a room having no idea what's in there, run through it, see where everything is, die, and then replay the room. There's been very few times in the game where I've been able to like go an extended period without having to like replay areas, okay? The catch there is there's not always a good checkpoint. So you may be screwed and have to
I hate when he does that, bro. Like, okay, check this out. So here I was, minding my own business. Barbecue sauce on my titties. And then I went in close and said a word dramatically.
bunch. That's happened to me, okay? So it's a frustrating game.
Fuck out of here. What a rough life. True.
If you like classic survival horror, if you're okay with the limited ammo, limited inventory, and grueling difficulty, the lore of the game, the atmosphere of the game, some of the scares are really good. Like, I'm actually very much enjoying the game. I can't wait to jump into it again today and find out more of what's going on in this plot. It's very, very interesting, okay?
Plot. Okay, hold on. 11:59:34. All right, we're going to take it over to Space Planet. I hope to see y'all on the other side of this. Hey, let's go. We over here now. We over here now. Can I get back into it? Oh, we're way far ahead. Where were we? It was before noon. There we go. Casanova, you're a dent! I can afford 11.59 though. I can afford it. Overlay YouTube properties. Oh, overlay YouTube advanced audio properties. Oh, I know what it is. I'm dented.
Okay, Casanova.
Old ugly bastard! You're a dent! FYI, this time you have the queen muted. I'm felted.
He's been a member for a whopping 48 months. So speaking of milestones, at the 48-month milestone, Casanova has earned themselves the coveted highest level of crown.
Whoa, why is he cupping the nuts there? Hold on, let's go back. Look at him cupping the nuts right here.
Themselves the coveted.
Look, he's cupping the nuts. Turn your head and cough.
Highest level of crown, the Emerald Crown. Congrats, Casanova, on the Emerald Crown. Very awesome.
The
You know what I was
Emerald.
realizing? Very shortly, we're going to have people over on Kick who are going to be hitting 1 year as a sub on Kick. Because it was, I want to say it was either late September, early October when I started streaming on Kick.
We're streaming on Kick right now. You're not
It
special.
got enabled within just like a few days of me doing it. So yeah, like we will have 1 year anniversary subs on Kick soon. I haven't seen any yet, but I think we might start seeing them soon. That'll be pretty cool. Then again, most of the people on Kick are LARPers.
Whoa.
Actually, I think Eddie Chill has it. Eddie, do you have it? He has it. Eddie Chill has it. I just noticed. So Eddie Chill, congratulations.
Congratulations, Eddie Chill. You're a dent.
Over on Kick. I think they give it to you early on Kick. They give it to you like when you're starting month 12 rather than like when you begin the second year.
What?
So I think because I know I wasn't streaming this early on Kick, was I? I don't think so. So there you go. But congrats, Eddie Chill. Let's see who else will get it over on Kick. That's cool to see that.
Please love us, Phil. It's all we want.
Oops. Let me fix that. There we go. Thanks for telling me. Final Sish. It also says goals hit 9 of 10. We're at 8. Boy, how did I do all these typos this morning?
He's drunk.
8 of 10. We were at
Is
7,
why.
Now we're at 8. 2 more goals to go to do DSP tries at FYI. Okay. Let's see here. Old Ugly Bastard did a $2 super chat. Says, you know, that doesn't sound too fun to me, so I'll probably pass. Ultra difficult games are not for everyone. Okay? And I get that. For me,
Delk, you're a dent. JG Win in the house. Welcome. JG Wins house on the YouTube platform. Rogers' move to send cash like this will inevitable deter others from sending more liquid cash like kick subs and tips. It also delays access to cash for a month or longer due to the YouTube pay schedule. Big ups. We're hot.
I like variety, and so
We had ourselves some LDZ tries at Buffalo Wild Wings.
balance. In this case,
It was aight.
at first the game was actually legit pissing me off.
It was aight.
But the further in I've gotten, I get it now.
Did the dents know it's not a marathon day?
It's not as raging. You know, it does suck when you go through a whole area and then you die. You have to do the whole area over. That really blows, but that's what they.
Oh my God, we got the motherfucking shrug. We need to go back.
Area over. That really blows, but
There it is. Whoa, buddy. Screen cap that shit, and I'm tweeting it out.
that's what they went for with this game, right? Delk has done a $10 super chat. Thank you very much, Delk. And
Delk, you're a
asks
dent.
The question. Hold on.
Of course,
Do you have an
says
issue with
JG
the
Win.
protagonist not having a dodge
It's
or having
also
small
hit at
inventory?
$30 too.
I heard people complain
Can't be a
about
good
this, but I
thing
feel like
long
it's done
term. Some
intentionally
weird
to make the game
fin
scary.
dom going on.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
For me, the one complaint that I have, honestly, it's not the inventory management. It's not the limited resources.
With more lewd hand holding. Very.
Tank. Like it
Very
almost feels
controversial.
Like back in the day, the original survival horror games, because there's no quick movement at all. You can't actually like move to the side. There's an enemy will just go like this to hit you. What do? Get hit. Like seriously, if you're not out of its range when it goes to strike you with like a stretchy arm, you get hit. There's no way to stop it. You can't block it. You can't parry it. You just get punched. Like, geez, there's just no way around it. You're a slow ass. So
What?
it is what it is. Hey.
And hey,
We'll see further in.
let's
how
get some
much
support.
annoyance it is. At this point, I want to say I'm probably just about halfway, if not further, into the game. I think I'm over 10 hours in, and people are saying it's 15 to 20 hours long. Probably another 2 streams.
I
maybe
don't
3.
know.
Do we see the end of Chronos? We'll have to see. But let's see how hard it gets further in. Okay.
Pause.
Thank you, Delk. Okay, and excuse me 1 second. That was gassy. I'm sorry.
Ew, bro. Who just
Someone
does-
tipped $1.99. Says, I wish you didn't have 2 days off. It's a bummer when you're always the reliable guy. It feels like your most support now is from one or
Old
two
reliable.
dogs. I just tune out the second you hit your goal. I don't know why. So wait a minute. Hold on a second. Just think about how ridiculous that sounds. I tune out the second you hit your goal.
That is bait. Masterful bait there, sir. That was great. Look at that. Look at that face, bro.
You're tuning into my streams just to see if I hit a support goal. You're not here for the content, for the discussion, for the gameplay, for the laughs, for...
Oh, Jesus.
You're here to see
H-bomb.
if I hit my goal.
What you got my
You are
armpits all
bizarre
spicy.
Seriously, that's just weird to me. So thanks for $2. I don't know what to tell you. By the way, I deserve as many days off as I can take. I really do. I work.
He deserves it,
more than
guys.
most content creators on the internet, and have for over 15 years. So if I can have an extra day off with my wife and I can take it, I will.
My wife.
Okay. Thanks for $2. Weird.
JG Win, did you hear? He like has to go into his closet to pull out the driving stick and the clutch or whatever. Cosign, fan bro.
It was $17.99 AED, which is the equivalent of $4.90 USD. So thank you for that, Abdullah. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons today, I think. But okay.
He's never worked this hard before.
Must be putting my fingers on the wrong keys or something. We're at 182 now. Is that the biggest super chat? No. Absolutely not. Since there was 151 bucks. So thanks, Abdullah. Abdullah says, thank God that you skipped Borderlands 4 on PC. It's actually a complete dud. The game just keeps crashing nonstop. It's unplayable. I paid $129.99 and I feel robbed. Wow.
Wow.
That sucks. You got the better version of the game, like the deluxe version of the game or whatever. I have heard
He was trying to, bro. He was like, if we don't get these Grand Theft Auto 4 mods working, we might do a closet clean out stream. He didn't even finish the shit, bro.
Now it says final swish. For goodness sakes. It's because I can't read this font.
It's because he's drunk.
What's wrong with final swish? That's a good name, actually. The final
He's
swish.
drunk.
All right, I fixed it. Final wish. There we go. Okay. It's funny because it was about a year ago, just over a year ago now, that I became a primarily PC gamer. Correct?
Primarily.
On my gaming PC,
Jesus.
that I could.
Yeah, Unk needs his
I
glasses.
played on PS5. There's a few I played on Switch, but for the most part, I'm playing everything on my gaming PC, right? And one of the horror stories that I always heard from back in the day was, hey, PC ports just seem to have problems with optimization issues at launch. It's ridiculous. It's like game after game after game. It'll run decently on console at launch, but it won't run properly on PC. That was one of the reasons why I really dragged my feet to become a PC gamer, was because I just wanted my setup to work. And I was nervous that if I became a PC gamer... What do you mean I spelled Final Wish wrong again?
What?
That's it.
Look at him leaning in, bros. He doesn't know where the fuck to look anymore. It's so crazy, too, because it actually looks like he's looking down at the text on the screen, trying to figure out what it is. He's like, I don't understand this shit. It's backwards to me.
That's it.
Exactly.
Okay, if it's not
Exactly.
spelled
Everybody's
properly,
PC is
I wanna do my
different.
show. I've had enough. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I dragged my feet to become a PC gamer.
Because he's
I just wanted my
obstinate.
setup to work.
Is that the
When I
right
turn
word?
on my stuff, I
Obstinate?
just want to play. I don't want to have to mess around with a million settings. Oh no, the game's crashing. Change this configuration. I will say this, okay? For the
Exactly,
most part,
H-Bomb. If the
it
TV
hasn't
wasn't
been a major concern.
clear across the
Have there been
damn
some
room.
issues? There have. There's been a few games that when we went to play them, there's been like a frame rate issue. So we have to mess with the settings and turn on DLSS and have it go to performance mode, right? Then all of a sudden it freaks.
Oh, now he understands what performance mode is. Remember, he was having a hard time understanding why people just didn't put it in performance mode the whole time. He couldn't see the difference in the graphics.
Generates and now it looks good.
That sweet summer child.
There's been a couple games where they have crashed. That's true. That's happened to me. Remember with RoboCop's DLC, we couldn't even play it. We tried and the thing literally had a soft lock. I take that back. A hard lock. Where
Soft
you go to the
lock.
console, the game would just close. And it happened 3 times. I said enough, and I stopped playing it, and we never went back to it. So there are issues. I would say, I guess I've been lucky because for the most part, most of the games that I have played haven't had a major issue. We can easily configure it and get it to work within a few minutes. But it seems like now, a year later, we're starting to see this problem creep up, where it's being consistent problems with PC optimization of new games. And that's sad. You know, I remember
I'm sad for 2 reasons,
last
guys.
year, like the one game that was really bad was Star Wars Outlaws. That game ran like complete ass in the open world, and that's like the best part of the game, so it was like pathetic. And then after that, there wasn't many problems at all for most of the year. This year, we've had a few issues on and off, but once we tweak the stuff, it's fine. But yeah, so I'm definitely hearing issues. I guess from what I'm to understand, and of course I could be wrong, but this is what I hear, It has something to do with
From where, Phil? From where?
All
Twitter?
game developers now are,
Reddit?
like, shifting over
The
to
internet?
Unreal Engine 5 to make their games. And the problem with that is it's like having issues with optimization and consistency. And I guess what I'll say is this, right?
Is thus.
I guess this has
What
to...
the fuck was that? Guys, no. What the fuck?
I guess what
Look at what he just did.
Right? I guess this has...
What was that? Brother.
And I guess what I'll say is this, right?
Why? Why did he reach back and grab the seat like that, bro?
I guess this has to definitely show the strength of having your own engine. Like, for example, Capcom.
Narkill, that sounds like a victory, though.
RE engine. They designed that engine, right? So that's unique to them.
Must be the ghost of DSP past. You know what I was getting? The vibe I was getting from that? You know that Simpsons meme where it's Lisa and Marge, and it's Marge putting her hand on Lisa's shoulder saying, "It's time to get off the internet." It was giving me that.
They can work with it to make it be beautiful for their games, and that's that. They're not paying to license someone else's engine.
I never did understand why he adjusts the bra strap on the pillow.
So since they have control,
I used
over
to
it,
have
they
one of
master
those
it.
on mine.
As opposed to these
My
other
old
companies, they're like,
gaming
well,
chair.
we're paying to use the engine. That skips a whole bunch of work for us. We're not using our own proprietary engine. So now we can get to work on the game. Well, that's great, but apparently the engine just isn't working so well. So now you have game after game that's having all of these issues at launch.
Old ugly bastard, you are a dent.
And that's a problem, right? So hopefully this will get resolved. I'm starting to feel it too, where there's been quite a few games recently. Metal Gear Solid Delta was one, where I tried to play it without any of the special options. It was awful. The frame rate was terrible. Then I turned on the DLSS of my NVIDIA graphics card, and all of a sudden the issue is fixed, right? So,
Mr. Burn the Juice. What? What's a try? What's a try 55? Contribute to try 55.
okay.
What is that? What is that?
Let's keep going. Thank you, Abdullah.
What if Roger's actually cat downstairs firing off notifications?
The problem is 100% Unreal Engine 5, is it?
Turkey?
Well, there you
Ah,
go.
okay.
It's just
My ignorant North American style brain couldn't fathom a world outside of my own.
game that isn't using Unreal is having the issue. It's like every game that uses Unreal 5.
Thank you. Every day is a school day.
And then Mr. Bun the Juice did a TRY55 currency super chat. Hold on while I convert that one.
Oh my God! Everything stops for the currency converter. This is worse than the tip audit. Hey, thanks for the gifted subs, but can you also send a super chat to make sure that I know it's real?
It's $1.33. Unfortunately, some of us outside the USA don't have multi-currency.
Damn.
So we're trying to help. It's all good. Hey, listen, it's all fine. If I have to do the currency conversion, I'll do it.
Why?
Understand that I only shout out stuff that is $1 or more. I'm not going to start shouting out 25 cents and stuff because then people will try to take advantage and stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Pretty cool.
I have received a $5 tip. Someone says, you dropped this sire, and it's a crown emo. Thank you for an $5 tip or whoever you are.
You dropped this, King. That was the thing that got me banned from or blocked from his Twitter. He made a post about some dumb thing. I couldn't be bothered to remember what it was. But I found a picture of Mario holding out a piece of paper with the letter L printed on it. And it just said, you dropped this, King. And it was an L. You dropped that L. And that's all it took. Show me on the meme where it hurt you. JG Win says, I can't believe that someone is watching DSP in Turkey. That has to be someone on a VPN. Ooh.
Appreciate that very much. Let's get that one up on the leaderboard.
Ooh,
That's
didn't
actually our
think
best
about that.
opportunity so far. Thank you, thank you.
Up, here we go. I bet you like my stream next. Yep. Go ahead and tell me how much you like the stream. Yep, W stream. And then here comes the Discord. Hit me with the Discord, Kickbot. I love it. Come on, let me see it. I just want to see it before I give you the boot. If you want, there it is. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, okay. Actually, I found your stream because I ignored you, bish. Oops.
To be honest, I think what we got to do is figure out.
Get the FM, Kickbot.
We're going to be doing Katsu Burger sooner rather than later, right? So I don't know what you guys think. If there anything is out there right now that's interesting to you, like McDonald's has a new golden sauce. Big deal. It's a golden dipping sauce for like nuggets and stuff. I haven't really heard of much. I think Burger King has an onion Whopper that's literally the same fucking burger you've eaten 100 times. It's called the Rodeo Burger, only it's a Whopper now. So it's not actually a new sandwich. You know, I guess we got to figure out, is there anything new? Or would you guys prefer if, again, much like we're doing with Katsu Burger, if I return to a place that we previously went to that was really good and we take another stab at it? Like, I'm thinking off the top of my head, things that we did that were really good, right? Hold on.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. We gotta take a look, see. We got nothing else to do but do this.
DSP Tries-Its.
Okay.
Very
cool.
Taking a look at the DSP Tries-Its that we have done.
They want that gold chain, baby. And that $100 cologne, baby.
I would say, let's take a look here.
Oh, my God.
The Katsu Burger was definitely one of the best of the revival, I would say. Man, there were some bad ones. Like, remember that Indian fusion pizza I did? That was disgusting.
Anytime you eat, Phil, it's disgusting. Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air.
Chick-fil-A was good. The couple times that we did Chick-fil-A, it was pretty good. And I do believe they have a new...
The couple of times, guys. He's eaten at Chick-fil-A multiple times.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember at the very beginning of this year, we did Arby's? And shockingly enough, Arby's burgers were good?
Huh?
I was blown.
They were good?
I think the
Pink Panther, that's what it was.
At one point, and it was just okay.
That's what it was. That's where that song comes
One thing that we liked
from.
was the British cuisine. When I
The
did
British.
fries,
Shout out to the British.
is that unlike Katsu Burger, they have a very limited menu. So if I were to order again, it would just be more meat pies. They don't really have anything else. It's not like they have a giant menu where we can say, oh, let's do bangers and mash, or let's do mushy peas. They don't have any of that. They only have, like, meat pies. So that probably...
It's only meat pies, y'all. So you want to see me eat meat pies?
Little Caesars was good, shockingly.
It's hot and ready. But is it any good?
Pizza, but it was just...
It's hot and ready.
By the way, the movie flopped.
Nocturnal says, dude's a fucking fast food encyclopedia. He is the compendium of all of these establishments. It's ridiculous how he is so helpless when it comes to everything else. But when it comes to what is going on in the fast food realm, he is sharp as a tack.
Let's see.
Phil,
you
want to show your screen, Phil?
Oh, you know what was really good? But we just did this like 3 months ago. Jollibee. Do you remember how good Jollibee was? I was shocked.
What? We didn't eat it, Phil. You fucking ate it.
Jollibee actually was. I couldn't believe that it was as good as it was actually. So maybe Jollibee.
Yeah,
so those are
maybe.
ones that I would say I consider returning to. Either Jollibee.
Returning to. Oh.
Or maybe Little Caesars.
Man, this is enthralling. I'm so glad that we're doing this together as a family.
There you go. We did do fish and chips, Squirtle. There was a place called Salty Blue. So we did fish and chips recently, actually. It was only like maybe 4 months ago.
He looks healthy.
Anyway, if you guys have any ideas, I'm all ears. I would love to hear your thoughts on what should be...
Actually, I heard your ears are actually low on your head, which is a sign of something.
It looks like we're going to be doing it maybe tomorrow, this Katsu Burger, okay? Okay.
It's because he's drunk!
He's gay! Hold up. Oh, shit!
Okay. Did I get any Cutwater drinks? No, I did not. I didn't get anything new. The thing is, I have an accumulation of drinks now. In my garage, I have a storage cabinet where I've been putting, like, overstock stuff. And
Fear Monarch, welcome.
I have those beers that we got for the International Flight of Beers. I have to drink through what I have. I can't keep buying.
Big ups, mi amigo. Narkill says, Phil is like the fat girl on next Friday where he knows all about them bootleg foods before they release.
Okay, so thank you guys for the early support. You guys are absolutely amazing. I appreciate it very, very much.
But
FYI, really quick schedule. Today it's Kronos, the new dawn, right after this podcast ends. 2.5 to 3 hours of progress.
JG Win, you know what? Even
a little bit because we've been focusing on
I feel like that's a very low possibility of that happening. But if it was, Phil is so oblivious to the world around him, it would go directly over his pretty little head, his greasy little head.
American Truck Sim returns on the late stream.
I'm married, dude.
So I hope you'll come and show up and hang out and support. We'll have some good conversation.
He doesn't give a shit about anything else but the support.
You never know. Okay, that'll be fun. Tomorrow, Hollow Knight Silk Song will be the daytime stream, and I'm not doing a podcast tomorrow.
Oh no!
It's going to be a major stream of Silk Song progress.
Ew! Did you see that?
New areas, explore, fight.
Check this out.
Silk Song will be the daytime.
Look at his hand.
Stream, and I am not doing a podcast tomorrow. So it's going to be a major stream of Silk Song progress.
Whoa, buddy, that's crazy. May 1st. If May 1st was so great, how come there else in a May 2nd? Well, there it is, my friend. May 2nd.
And I am not doing a podcast.
Check his hand out.
So it's going to be a major stream of Silk Song progress where we're going to go into new areas, explore, fight bosses, level up, all the fun stuff that we've been doing. I cannot wait for more Silk Song tomorrow.
I'm throbbing in anticipation
of the Gears of War Reloaded hardcore campaign. And if we have extra time, then we'll maybe jump into the multiplayer. On Tuesday, it'll be a podcast, and then Suikoden 2 HD.
Oh my God, we're going over the
one chill stream of Suikoden
schedule.
And
then
the
schedule segment.
That night, we're going to be doing Kronos: The New Dawn as a late night stream. You know, I say, well, why are you doing Kronos as a late stream? This is only a 4-day week, and if I don't do it as a late stream, we're not playing it again. I want to play it twice. So Kronos is the late stream.
I mean, he goes
Tuesday,
in, she rings him up and says, that'll be 5723, and he says, oh, I'm married, charlatan. Charlatan's too fancy a word for him. It needs to be the S word, the word he used on Strangely Lax.
I'm kind of just...
And by proxy me, because I also do squats on camera.
All right. Now, that's it. I'm not here Thursday or Friday, but man, next week...
Every Sunday?
Next week, within a few days, we have to try to make maximum progress.
Maximum.
Song, Suikoden 2, and Kronos, because coming up, we got the releases of Silent Hill F, as well as Sonic Crossworlds Racing.
Now that actually looks pretty good.
25th. Then on September 26th, which is a Friday, it is my marathon, the worst games ever. We'll be playing a good variety of fun games.
The other day he was talking about shit he was doing in December. Jesus. I mean, it's not that far away. September is officially the kickoff to, you know, the fall, autumn, holiday season.
And have a good time together. It should be a good
at least in my autistic
okay
mind. September's half over. That's crazy to me. Yeah. Once my actual birthday is tomorrow, so like once that happens, then it's officially like cozy season.
For those who don't know,
the hardcore gaming season
has a paid-for DLC. It's $20, and do you want to know what it is?
Tell us.
Donkey Kong Island from Donkey Kong Country, but there's nothing new. You just go around the island and there's like Easter egg references and shit. There's nothing there. And everyone's like, this totally was in the main game and they took it out to sell DLC. Yeah. That's Nintendo's way. I'm telling you right now. This
you know he's going to buy it. Remember how much of a bitch fit he threw because he wasn't going to get the Switch too?
Another bunch of new amiibos, and every amiibo is $40?
Huh.
For no reason?
No, it's not for no reason.
How do you think about this? Why do you think they're charging $40 for amiibos?
Oh, God, Phil, don't go down this route.
Dramatically increasing the cost of amiibos? Is it because of inflation? No. Nintendo is overcharging you and nickel and diming you because you keep paying them.
You keep paying them, Phil. You're the one with the Switch, too. You bought all the accessories that we never saw again.
But the problem is, everyone keeps saying, oh, okay, if Nintendo wants it, I'll just give them whatever they want.
Whatever they want.
Wants to sell us a second version of the Switch and call it the OLED, then we'll buy it.
Are you sure about that?
Nintendo wants to sell us a whole bunch of tiny pieces of worthless plastic that don't actually do anything.
I've never bought an amiibo in my life, so...
If Nintendo wants to sell a $20 DLC for a game that itself was underwhelming, I'll buy it anyway.
Uh-oh. Dominic Harris, first off, not very smart using your full government name like that in your screen name. Dominic Harris. I sure hope that you're not a furry freak on the internet. I'm sure Cat's Burgers is already on the case.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem. If you enable Nintendo, Nintendo will take advantage. They've shown it time and time again.
Exactly, JG. Tariffs are part of the equation, being that they're made in China and all that. Yes, and that's why I bought the dance pad before all the tariffs kicked in, because I knew specifically that it was being built and shipped from China. It took 3 months for it to get to North America, and it was very expensive, but I can only imagine how much it costs now.
Says, do you have Checkers or Five Guys? We do not have Checkers, sadly.
Checkers is actually based, I'm going to say Checkers fries. The seasoning on their fries is excellent. Their burgers are excellent. They got like buffalo chicken strips, and like all of it's good. All of it's
Checkers
good.
Before, when I was in the American South, for example, I believe I was in Texas at a Texas Showdown tournament many moons ago, and
many moons, full school, and 7 years ago.
Food. I thought it was delicious. I just remember that when I got it, they didn't give us anything at all to eat on. Like, they gave us no napkins, no utensils, nothing.
Of course, he's going to air his grievances about all of the things he's done throughout his life.
Oh, it's falling everywhere. But it tasted great. But sadly, they just don't have.
What amiibos do you got?
Here to try.
Actually,
as for Five Guys, yes.
I'm sitting here waiting for Final Fantasy Tactics to drop on September 30th.
There's a catch. Okay.
He's pouring out gin.
The Five Guys burgers and fries is a little bit away. I'd argue, if I were to order Five Guys food, it would probably take at least a half an hour for it to get here.
He doesn't know that.
Problem is, we've tried this before. Actually, we got Five Guys a while ago.
Pause.
Not during this resurgence of DSP Tries It that we've done in the last year.
He's having a resurgence,
we did it a couple years, 2-3 years ago. And when we tried it, the food itself showed up, but was cold. And the food was just, when it's cold, it's just not appetizing. The appeal of Five Guys is that you're getting an incredibly fresh burger made to order right in front of you. You could see them cook it right in front of you, and you get unlimited toppings. They don't charge you for their toppings besides, I think, like bacon. So you can get like crazy amounts of vegetables, condiments, and things on it. And it is expensive, but it's fresh. It tastes amazingly good because it's fresh. Also, their fries are fried in a peanut oil, so their fries taste completely unique from other fries. But the problem is you need to eat it right there.
As you always do with all food. Look at his mouth, by the way, bros. Look at that. He is intentionally covering up his teeth with his lips. It looks like he's wearing dentures, bro. Like he doesn't have his dentures in.
Like, I remember it showed up, and I go to eat the burger. It's ice cold, and I bite into it. It just doesn't taste good because it's so cold. And then the fries. The fries are perfect when they're fresh, but if they just sit in that bag the whole time, they are completely soggy.
There's that face again. Narkill says, I wish the Five Guys that was 5 minutes away from me was still open. We're surrounded by Five Guys around here. Pause. JG Wynn says that they have a Metroid Dread 2-pack and the Skyward Sword Zelda and Xenoblade 2 Pyra Mithra 2-pack. Let's go. Hype. But scored them all on a fire sale at 50% off. That's what's up. Always good with the numbers. Always good with the numbers. I bet he hasn't been to the dentist in a year. He probably has all sorts of things wrong. And you know what, too? If he's talking about like health coin and stuff like that, who knew that poor teeth health would have a lot to do with your heart health? So brush your teeth, y'all. Brush your teeth.
Mush when they show up, and again, that's not appetizing. Now,
oh shit, Fanbro out here with some internet sleuthing. Distance about 3.5 miles southwest of DSP's house. Driving time roughly 8 to 10 minutes without heavy traffic. It's incredible.
Maybe it was just bad luck. I don't know. Maybe it was just bad luck. But we could try again. It is true. I've only had Five Guys once ever on DSP Tries.
Whoa.
So maybe we could give it another shot. I'm just curious here if I bring it up.
Exactly.
Yeah, there it is.
We're not missing anything. He's looking at his phone.
Wow. Currently, now I don't know.
Oh, brothers. I'm thinking we need to bring a Roger into
Like
this.
buy one,
into the
get one
set.
free promotions. But there's no guarantee that those promotions will still be around when we hit another goal. So I guess we'll have to see how long it takes us to hit another goal.
We can hit it
the
right
prices
now.
are ridiculous. But the food is great. I think, like, I like their hot dog, but man, their hot dog is a ripoff because it's just a hot dog they cut down the middle, and then you get toppings on it. But it's way expensive for no reason.
That's how everybody
I think
gets
that
their hot dogs,
Their
bro.
burgers are good.
Burger. I got you. Here we go, JJ.
Okay, it's a consideration because I haven't done Five Guys in a very long time.
Hey, yo, hold up.
Back to that we haven't done in a long time, right? Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Dominic, for the super chat, guys. We're at $200 of support. If we can get to 300, obviously by the end of this stream that ends at 4 p.m., we could have a second goal, and then all we have to do is hit the goal on Truck Sim tonight, and we're doing DSP tries at Tatsu Burger tomorrow. Looking like a great start to the week, is it not? Thank you guys so very much. Okay, now.
Hell yeah.
I
They
have a
like
big
they
topic
throw all their fries at you. They're like,
Okay.
here, fuck
Something
you.
that we have
Have
been
all the
discussing.
fries.
For the last week, that there seemed to be across the board, it's not just me, it's not just certain creators,
Certain.
across the board, across all of YouTube, there's been a distinct noticing of a declining amount of views.
Noticing. Brother English, do you
Everyone's been
speak it?
scratching their head trying to figure out why is everyone's views down. Okay, for me, I am seeing it. It's not a humongous problem or anything for me because, as I've explained to you last week, the vast majority of my support comes from the live streams. You guys doing super chats, memberships, subs over on Kick, which I emphasize because we haven't had a sub yet, and it would be great to get the first sub of the week on Kick right now. It would be amazing to get a sub for support right now on Kick.
He's begging, bros.
Right now.
Not funny. Didn't laugh.
As in, at this moment that I'm mentioning it, live on stream,
That's the tell.
our first sub of the week. Now. Okay, I guess we're not going to get the first sub of the week. I had to try. I had to try. Come on.
No, you didn't have to do that.
Hey, listen. You didn't need to post that. Why? Why did you post it? It's too late now to delete it. Now we just have to live with it.
Anyway, what was I saying?
The sodium count is high,
I think the vast
JJ.
majority of my income.
It's really hurting for liquid or near liquid cash with the kick subs and tips.
We got our first sub of the week from Score.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. Look, can I ignore them before they finish off the rest of their spiel? Yep, get the F out, cowards.
Thank you, Squirt Rocks, for the gifted sub.
Paul's game on point.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's get that on the leaderboard. Very
Shut
nice.
the fuck up, bro.
Oops. And Final Wish just gifted 20 memberships.
Wow.
20 memberships to the community.
Wow.
Two. Did I spell the name right this time, I hope? Oops, but I put the wrong. There we go. 20 memberships. That is the equivalent of $60 of support. So just like that, we are up to 265 out of 300. Pretty crazy. Thank you. Thank you, Final Wish. Really appreciate that. Thank
Thanks,
you so
Ryan.
very, very much. All right. Wow. So we're almost up to 2 goals
Thanks,
already.
Roger.
I mean, that's pretty crazy that we're almost up to 2 goals on the stream already. And then, like I said, only one more goal and it'll be DSP tries it.
Thanks, Roger.
Tonight, hopefully people will do what they said they were going to do and show up and support American Truck Sim, and then we could do DSP tries it tomorrow. That'd be amazing. All right. Well, congrats everyone who's getting gifts. right now and enjoying them, whether it's the 1 sub on Kick or the 20 memberships on YouTube.
Roger back again with more YouTube side support that isn't accessible until October. Yeah. What about the liquidity of his business, guys?
That I'm going to be putting out.
H-Bomb says he's got to be sending feed pics to OIC or forcing Cat to do OnlyFans. Yikes.
Very nice. Okay. So, as you can see,
We're going to hit another
the
goal.
vast majority of my income comes from live streaming. Okay? There is some of my income that comes from on-demand video views.
I'm going to put it out there. The Patreon for my calf pictures is coming. I've seen my competition. I think I can take them.
All right, there is, admittedly. And that's the ad revenue. You know, ads running on my videos and people watching. The thing is, I'm no longer a big YouTuber. You know, I bring in roughly like 500,000 views a month here on this channel. So the viewership's decent.
I'm going to tell you exactly what he would do, JG Win. He would go crawling to Keemstar.
But that's not like if it were my full-time job to make on-demand videos, I would not be
Daddy
able to make a
Keemstar
living
would be the safety
with
net.
500,000 views a month.
Once you see him on Locale Live or anything of the sort, you know he's
Because
fucked.
you guys support my streams, I make a good living. All right, and thank you again. Thank you all so much for that.
Thank you.
This has been something going on because, sadly, there are creators who rely on the on-demand ad revenue, notably people who aren't live streamers, but instead people who make video essays, people who do in-depth videos.
Pika
that are
fan, what up, pimp?
breakdowns, daily vloggers and news people, that kind of stuff. They're putting out videos and they need people to watch the videos and make ad revenue on
I
it.
think Pika fan is hoping that Cat
Now
gets the
is
OnlyFans.
Views
open.
are declining across the board, and this is leading not only to a dip in what people are worried about revenue, but also if your views go down, that doesn't look good publicly. So what if you're a big YouTube channel?
Celebrating my
Gets
birthday
10
weekend,
million views a month,
Pika fan.
and all of a
It's
sudden now you're
been
only
an
getting
excellent
6.
series of streams. I
What
have
happened to your channel?
full
Now,
reign
sponsors
of
might
the
look at your
weekend,
channel and look
and so
like,
I
well,
chose to
think
do
this
Two
guy's
Step
sponsored.
Mania
But his
morning
channel's in
streams,
decline, so I'm not gonna
Saturday
offer
and
them
Sunday morning.
sponsorship anymore.
Last night we hit a
So
bunch
this
of
could be a
goals,
huge
a
problem,
bunch of goals,
okay? And so what's happened is people
and
have been
we're
seeking
live
answers
reacting to DSP
as
right
to
now.
why
This is
there
literally
is a
happening right
decline
now. I
roughly in the
had
last
some
month,
Buffalo
'cause it
Wild
looks like there's been
Wings
this
since we
trend
hit the
in
goal.
last
We did
month
we
where
did
views
an
went
LDZ
boom,
tries it,
a big dip
and
out of
I'm also
nowhere.
all buttered
But
up. It's a
here's
magical
the thing.
butter day.
YouTube has said nothing about it. YouTube
We're
has
hot.
changed the algorithm.
I burned my calories. I ate some calories.
Prominent YouTube
I'm sure I'll get the munchies later.
reached out to YouTube and asked YouTube what's going on, to which they received the response, nothing, we don't know what you're talking about. No exaggeration.
Exactly. If Phil has 22 dents paying for his Patreon that he probably doesn't even use anymore, if I just keep constantly updating my
Okay.
Patreon with photographs of my calves after I do DDR sets, like I think I should be okay.
So,
I think I have the content pipe
YouTubers have
ready
taken
to
the
go
matter
in that
into their
in
own
that
hands
regard.
to figure out. All right, and I don't blame them. At this point, if you're seeing something that could majorly affect your business, you need to take
Jesus.
matters into your own
Imagine just
hands. I've had to
passively
do it
getting
before.
200 and...
I've
Wait a
had
minute.
situations where I get false copyright strikes.
Are you
fake
bullshitting me,
membership, other bullshit, and I had to
Narkill?
figure it out for myself because there was no other way to do it because YouTube doesn't help you. They just don't. Okay.
Narkill,
So
I
anyway,
want to
one
make
second.
observation. Friends of the channel, and this is all in good fun. I don't mean this maliciously. I think I feel like I have my own Slayer on this channel, but instead of $50 reacts to K-pop videos, it's never-ending requests to play their step charts. Link 101, welcome.
No idea what that's a reference to, but thanks for $2. I'm lost.
How you doing?
Reference or a joke, and
How you doing?
Anyway, thanks for $2. All right.
Big ups, amigo. How is your Sunday treating you?
Okay.
Okay. So many people are hurting for cash that DSP lives in some weird bubble. Like it's fine to him.
Before we get into the topic, Diamond actually just
It's
asked
not
me a
his
very
money at
pertinent
all.
question. Okay. Diamond just asked me in chat.
It's been a beautiful
Phil,
day,
do
a
you
beautiful
actually
weekend,
believe YouTube
and
doesn't
we
know
are
what's
only
going on?
halfway through
That
the
they really have
celebration.
no clue either what's causing the view dip.
We got the
Here's
bonus
truth. Here's what I
DLC
think.
Step Mania stream
Corroborate
happening
this. All I
tomorrow
have was
morning,
17
9
years
a.m.
history as a YouTuber.
And then Monday
YouTube
Night
is
Brawl,
one
I'll be hanging out with Top
way
Tier Rated.
that basically a very small group of people.
Oh, we need this. We need to take a screen cap of that. Look at that. Look at that pause game, bro. Pause game on point. Let me save this, by the way. copy this. Very nice. Look at this, bros.
Basically, a very small group of
There it is. I think Slayer pulled his support when DSP stopped doing the reacts to his Singaporean propaganda. Look, if Slayer wants to show me Singapore propaganda videos, I'll watch it gladly.
people control the entire site, but those are not the people that talk to anyone.
What?
Okay?
Oh, the book
There's
smart
upper
versus street smart.
management way up here. These is, the people in charge of YouTube.
He doesn't know how any of this shit works. He's making it up.
Okay. And then there's the people who are right under them, the middle managers, and then there's the coders.
What?
All those people are at
What?
the top of YouTube, and none of them have transparency whatsoever to anyone who uses the website. I want you to think about that.
Okay, let's stop and think about it, guys. Let's stop and think about it. What were we talking about? Honky Kong, welcome.
Not on my watch.
How are you, my friend?
They run the site. They're in charge of it. They make decisions on a daily basis that could make or break entire businesses that are based on the site, but they have no direct communication to anyone who actually uses their site. Instead, they've employed a group of customer service representatives, creator
unquote.
support agents who aren't based in the United States. They're over in the Middle East. They're over in India, wherever.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's spicy. That's fiery, incinerary language you're using there, Phil. I mean, it's true, but like, you're not supposed to say it out loud, bro. Coderphobia, PTSD from Canon Bros.
Form letters. This is not me trying to be racist. I'm telling.
Well, This is not me trying to be racist, but I'm not racist, but if you start any sentence with I'm not racist, what comes after that? Obviously some racist shit.
My experience with them. Like, you'll explain.
Oh, we are in our own lane. We are hydrated. We are flourishing. I'm buttered up. We're hot.
They are flabbergasted and confused. They can't understand a conversation in English. But then they'll give you form letter responses that you can tell they're copy pasting out of a notebook.
Garfield Guy 20, you are a dick.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Shout out to Indrid.
They don't know what you're talking about. Okay? So it's pretty sad because that's who you have to work with. Like, there was times when I
exactly. Jamie, pull up the video of DSP's top 10 racist moments.
Horrible exploit.
So racist that not even the Kino Casino dared to put it on their programming. What does that say?
Close this exploit. But I found a heinous exploit by which people could actually do heinous things on YouTube. I contacted creator support and I provided them with a ton of evidence about it. And talking to them is like talking to a deer in headlights. They had no fucking clue what I was talking about. They didn't even know what was on a screen or anything. They don't know. They don't use the site. They're just line level employees over in the Middle East or India who don't understand English, and they don't even know what you're talking about. What do you mean this screen? What do you mean this thing? Can you screenshot it? Can you screenshot it? Can you screenshot it? Can you screenshot it? So you send them 17 screenshots and they still don't know what you're talking about. But it's horrible. So the truth is,
tell us the truth, Phil, please.
I would guarantee you 100% that whatever YouTube has done to change views,
I can't believe you've done this.
Big decline in views, that the upper echelon of YouTube knows all about it. They're the ones who wanted this change. They're the ones who told their coders to institute it.
What?
The coders rolled it out properly as they were told, but there's just zero transparency on YouTube. YouTube changes the algorithm regularly and never tells anyone. So you could be doing something incredibly well and being rewarded for it, and then the next day you do the same thing and it gets absolutely no attention and you get nothing for it. Well, what did I do wrong? Nothing. YouTube just decided to change. They've done this so many times over the years. There was the time when they decided longer videos with longer watch time will bring in better advertisers. Therefore, we're going to reward people who make longer videos, and we're actually going to take shorter videos and just brush them under the rug. They won't show up in the algorithm anymore. That's why all of my old body of work doesn't show up anymore.
No, Phil, it's because your body of work sucks.
Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Playthroughs that had millions and millions of views.
He's still
Resident
talking
Evil
about this
5
shit.
DLC, Lost in Nightmares, that had millions and millions of views. These videos would bring in tens of thousands of views a month, and then they went to 0 because YouTube changed the algorithm and no one can find them. Now, perhaps...
Now, hey, this guy's pissing me off. Let's look at this. I found this on the Twitter. Give this a little looky look. I'm dying, bro. Gotta give credit where it's due. Shout out to Secondarish Roger Real on the X platform. Today's stream with the pyramid of capitalist system. I don't understand what any of this means, so let's look at the funny DSP words. Phil is all the way at the top. King, oppressed, underdog. And then underneath Phil is Cat Jasper and Scopely. Of course, the three most important things in Phil's life other than himself. The Discord mods. Underneath the Discord mods, Kremp, PVC. Who is that? PVC. Final Wish, ICS, and Ryan. And then underneath them, the Lesser Dents. I love that. The Lesser Dents. That definitely needs to be a thing. And then all the way at the bottom, laying down right there, is Jade. Look at this, bro. Look at this. This is the funniest shit I've ever seen in my entire life.
YouTube's going the other way. Because the rumor is that now...
PVC deer in headlights?
Everything wants to emulate how
What the?
TikTok works. So now if you make shorter videos, maybe now those videos get more ads and more revenue and things like that. Right?
Jade is kill.
We're not sure. We don't know, but that's what it seems like. That's the direction that they're going.
We're not taking joy or glee in
YouTube
somebody
chat
else's
has now moved in
passing.
3
We're not
minutes.
doing
Are you
that.
guys all right on YouTube?
Unlike PWR, who does it all the fucking time.
Is the stream even working? Everyone on Kick is talking. But it seems
Just
like
a thought.
YouTubers fell asleep. You
Just
guys
thinking
all
out loud. Dead air, dead air, dead air.
So here's the thing. Okay, now it's moving. Okay.
Yeah, where'd the... When Jade
So
said
here's
he
the thing,
won
so
at the
now-
casino, I'm
by the way,
surprised
a couple
DSP
shout-outs to
didn't
that
ask
in a
him to
second.
break off a piece and
So
send it to
now,
him. Oh,
everyone's
shit.
starting to
He probably did
speculate
behind the scenes.
What is causing the video view drop? Well, as you all know, everything happens when I'm off. Everything happens on my day off, right? Historically, it's always on my day off. So
He should just work every day then.
let me get to that, but let me do 2 shout-outs. Daddy Big Bucks resubbed for 3 months on Kick.
But that doesn't count, so get
So
fucked.
thank you, Daddy Big Bucks, for that. And
The tide.
Garfield Guy 20 did a $2 super
I know,
chat.
bro,
Said
does
it's
not
a
take
Mario
too
movie.
kindly to the
No,
tides.
I didn't like the first Mario movie, and I think that the next one will be more of the same. Maybe I'm wrong, and it'll be great, but...
I think it's going to be awesome. I really like the Mario movie. I'll gladly watch it.
Okay, excuse me. So,
I'll gladly watch the sequel.
in regards to this, okay, so here's the deal. Ladies and gentlemen,
Cover the moves.
I cracked the case.
Uh-oh.
During my day off, I could have been spending time with my wife. I could have been spending
Oh,
time
he's
with
trying to be
Jasper
cute.
Kitty. I could have been just relaxing. No, I was at work for you, cracking this case. I put in an insane amount of arduous work, time investment, and effort. And ladies and gentlemen, I am here to tell you that I personally have gotten to the bottom of this issue by watching this video that someone sent me to watch and skimming through it.
Not funny. Didn't laugh. Cat's gone?
Okay.
Okay. Are you laughing
Full
yet?
credit goes to
Funny
Josh
joke. When's the
Strife
funny part,
Hayes, a YouTuber who actually went deep into this issue and actually figured out what actually is going on. He found concrete evidence, and now other YouTubers have run with this story and are all looking at their analytics and confirming it, okay? So here's the deal, and there's ways that we can show it. We can look at a big YouTuber, and we can look at me, and you're going to see that the story actually jives, all right?
Who
So
says
first, let's take a look at Moist Critical, okay? This is Moist Critical's YouTube analytics, okay?
He's
And as
not
you can
obsessed,
see,
you guys.
They're covering a time range here of July, August, into September, which is right now. Okay, you actually don't need to see what's below me. It's not a big deal. So this date right here is August 10th, 2025. Okay? Now, as you'll see right here, YouTube breaks down video views into 4 different categories.
Oh my
Right.
God, Phil. Thank God
Computer,
you're telling us about
TV,
this.
mobile phone, and tablet.
We can read it,
What
Phil.
I'm assuming is that it can identify how you're watching, and dependent on how you're watching, it probably delivers advertisements differently. Like an ad that runs well on a mobile phone versus an ad that might run better on a computer versus an ad that might run on a tablet, or TV is probably the crappiest of all because a lot of TV apps are really shitty and barely work.
How do you know, Phil?
So this is how views are
About to
captured.
just cast from your
Each
phone,
represented
Phil.
by a
You can
different
cast from your
color
device.
Of line on the chart. Mobile phone views are always the most.
Right?
Not shocking.
Oh, by the
Everyone
way,
has
like I need to ask
and most
Dashfire or
watching
look this
content
up on the
are
internet.
actually
Apparently, you
watching
can
it on
give
their
out
phones.
5 gifted
As you can
subs
see,
every
computers
month
are about second
as a
place,
creator.
which is the green line here. TV is third place, and then lastly, tablets.
Here we
which
go
I don't use
again.
Tablets anymore. I'm probably one of the few that does, but I use a tablet to watch some videos. So as you can see,
Yeah.
up until August
Ain't that what they
10th,
all say? Get out.
this is the way that it broke down. Always, it was mobile phones on top, then PC desktops, then the TV apps, and then tablets. But something bizarre happened on the 10th to the 11th and 12th, and take a look at what has happened here. Phones are the same, TV is the same, tablets are the same. But look what just happened with computer views. Computer views tanked.
Go fuck yourself.
They went
Excellent use of the SFX command right there, Link. Thank you. Narkill says, also, I think Phil should be showing his analytics instead. Real shit.
from 1.6 million for Charlie down to only 1 million. In fact, for him, some days they're claiming more people watched his videos on a television app than on a desktop computer.
App.
Are you aware that on August 10th, everyone's desktop computers simultaneously combusted, so no one can watch videos on a desktop computer anymore? I'm not.
IVXX420. Oh my God, they stole my screen name. I used that in EverQuest way back in the day. So instead of saying 420, I did the Roman numerals IVXX 420. What is the point, they say in Kick Chat? Bro, get a clue. Your time is up. Over. Your days of scams and lies are almost up. Time to fill out job apps, Chief.
Not aware of that.
Do you get it?
Okay. So, the game is afoot. So what happened on August 10th that all of a sudden a significant amount of computer views have been down and have remained down? It's not that they spiked back up. They have stayed like this for a month. Okay? So that's Charlie's views on his Moist Critical channel, or Penguin's channel, or whatever the hell it is on YouTube. Here's actually me.
He's showing his analytics. Let's go.
Okay, my actual statistics. And as you'll see, this is August 10th. So as you can see, this is the time off that I had in July, which is why you see a big decline there. As you can see, the green line, which is desktop views, was always above the TV line by a good amount, too. And then all of a sudden, here's the date, August 10th. Boom.
I'm going to
Now
look at my
they're almost
analytics.
identical. See that? They're almost the same. So even me,
Sanitized
the few
style.
views that I get, I don't get a lot of views. Even the few views that I get, I'm seeing exactly the same thing happen to me as it's happening to everybody else. These PC/desktop computer views are significantly decreased out of nowhere.
He's drawing this out.
Okay?
Come on,
so
dude.
here's the question. All right. What happened to PC/desktop computer views? And the
What
thing
happened?
is, a lot of people are speculating, and I think that the answer is incredibly simple, and people may be over speculating. It's very simple. What's the difference between watching a YouTube video on a mobile phone or a tablet or the TV app or a desktop computer. Just think about it. What's the one distinct difference?
Oh my God, get to the point.
When you're watching a YouTube video on a desktop computer versus all of those other views. Let's see if the chat can figure it out. What's the difference between desktop viewership and everywhere else? Let's see.
Okay, let's see.
Soggy Jojo he already got it. Ad blockers. Most people who watch YouTube videos on a desktop computer use an ad blocker, so they don't have to watch the intrusive ads during content. So I think what's happened is YouTube for years have tried to make it so that their ads get around ad blockers. But every single time that they do a change, the ad blocking programs then also update and just block the new way that they deliver ads. And this has happened time in, time out for something like 5-6 years straight. YouTube has not been able to code around the problem of ad blockers. So I think what's finally happened, definitively, YouTube has said, we're just no longer going to count anyone who blocks ads. Your view won't count, your revenue won't count, nothing. You will get nothing if you're blocking ads. Now, here's the thing. I both understand that, but I also have to call it out.
Call it out,
Right?
King. Tell him. Defiant sip.
So,
I'm trying
Why
to get
do
to
I
my August
understand
10th,
it?
but I can't.
I understand it because guess what?
Oh, it's August
YouTube is a business like any other business.
That's 90
Okay?
days.
How does YouTube make money? Well, is it true that they take a cut of super chats? Yes. Do they take a cut of membership?
Wow.
Yes.
You're not
Do they have
kidding,
YouTube
bros.
Premium, where you pay for the premium subscription that removes ads from the sites.
You're not
Yes.
kidding. This
But
shit was
what is their major primary source
August
of
10th. I
revenue
went
on
straight
YouTube?
down.
Ad revenue. And they know that this has become a bigger and bigger and bigger problem. That people
Holy.
just, first thing you do when you get on your desktop PC, you install an ad blocker. Some browsers have an ad blocker in them by default. You don't even have to install it. It's already in there. So when you go to YouTube, the ads are off by default. Okay? So as a business, YouTube needs these views on ads so they can get paid from these advertisers. If they don't, they get hurt. They make less money. They're not profitable. And everyone knows a company needs to be profitable, right? So there you go, right?
Look, I have YouTube Premium Narkill, and it's the best thing that I've paid for. I know it's went up in price too, but I don't care. I'd still pay for it.
Who gets punished?
I watch too much YouTube, bro.
Besides, we're not going to count ad blocker views anymore for anything. Is it the viewer who uses ad blocker? If there's a viewer who's using ad blocker, I'm going to guess they probably don't really care about the content creators they're watching anyway. Because if they did, they'd realize that using ad blocker hurts the content creator because a content creator makes ad revenue on the videos they put out on YouTube.
They don't care,
If you
bro.
like my content,
They don't care. You use an ad blocker,
you know enough to
dumbass.
say, hey, if I watch Phil's content with an ad blocker on, I'm hurting Phil. Now, the thing is, I don't bring it up. Why? Because you guys massively support me on my
Why?
streams. So even if I'm not making as much ad revenue as I probably should be because you're using an ad blocker, I'm making a lot of money on my streams. I'm not going to sit
Wow,
here and be
dude.
one
Rub it in, why
bastard
don't
and
you?
yell at you all and be like, oh, the ad blocker. Oh. I'm not going to nickel and dime and count every shekel that I'm losing or anything like that. I'm not that kind of person.
Oh,
All
what a
right.
nice guy.
But
Very
not everyone is
parasocial.
like me. Like I said, there's people out there who are trying to make a living on YouTube and they don't have live streams that get a bunch of revenue. They're relying on every view. They're relying on every dollar that they're making. And if people are watching a significant amount of their content with ad blocker enabled, they're getting hurt very, very badly because they're not making that ad revenue. Now, some people would say, well, I have YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium is fine. When you have YouTube Premium and you
Here we
watch
go.
their channel, they get
He's not a shill,
paid
you
to watch
guys.
all the ads on their channel. That's a perfectly good way to watch people's content and support them. Just have a YouTube Premium sub and just watch the content. They get paid for you. Okay? You might also say, well, you know, I use ad blocker because I hate the ads, but I'm a member of that person's channel. I pay them every month. I actually do some super chats and I throw them some contributions, a tip every once in a while. I think that's fine. Okay? And maybe that's a change in attitude because back in the day, I used to actually rant and rave about ad blockers. I did.
How nice of
Say, if
him.
you
What
watch my
a
ad blocker on,
what
you're
a
stealing.
bold choice there.
Back in the day, that was true because I didn't have live streaming. I didn't have interactions. I didn't have support during streams. So you were literally stealing money out of my hands and out of my family's mouths.
You mean out of your
taking
dense
my content
wheelchair
without
Velcro
ad
wallets?
Okay? But today, if you are showing up to the streams,
I do know that I had to turn off my ad blockers because
don't
it
care
was
if you have ad blocker.
overheating my MacBook for
okay,
some reason.
I don't. Because you guys are awesome and you're supporting my stream so well, why would I care? Go
Did
for
we
it.
just see a
You know?
motherfucking truck?
I'll be honest with you guys. I hate YouTube.
Well, he just said it.
Why would I care? Go for it. You know? I'll be honest with you guys. I hate YouTube ads. I'm going to say that again. I hate YouTube ads. I'm going to say that again. I
Am dented.
hate YouTube ads. They are some of the worst ads on the planet. They are intrusive. They are annoying.
There you
No
go.
reason. Why are they so much louder than the video you're watching? They suck. I know. I hate them too. So the thing is, as long as you're here and you're supporting
Engaging
my
and
content in
supporting.
another way,
Don't forget supporting.
super chats, membership, a sub, a tip, YouTube Premium. Why do I give a shit if you block ads? I don't. Okay? But here's the problem. What YouTube is now doing, okay, is they're hurting who? Are they hurting the person using ad blocker because their view is no longer counted? No. They're hurting the creators. The actual creators are the ones who are going to have lower viewership, lower ad revenue, and lower metrics. And when their metrics go down, they look worse publicly. And like I said, this could actually hurt a content creator that relies either on views, ad revenue, or sponsorships. If you get a big dip in your views out of nowhere, the sponsor might be like, oh, I don't want to sponsor that guy anymore because they're on the decline. You know, I'm not getting as much of an audience having my product advertised on their channel as I would have had previous. So I'm going to pull my sponsorship. I don't want them anymore.
I don't think it's that
So-
deep, bro.
That's the deal. Okay, so
Jess, you gave me $1 million idea. I got to figure out a way to make it so that every time a tomato emote is used in the chat, it throws a tomato at Phil.
less like, oh, this is a productive change that will actually help the site and help the business. You know what this sounds like to me?
Oh, God.
Spite.
We're still talking about
This
this.
sounds to me like someone at the top of YouTube is someone in power, whether it's this, someone with the big wigs at the boardroom or whatever. They've been trying so hard for years to get ad blockers to not work on YouTube. They keep trying to code around them, whatever. Every single attempt, it hasn't worked. So now it seems like they've gotten so upset. They're like, F everyone. Just
F
stop
them.
counting
Screw
them.
them.
Because at this point, we can't figure out a way to stop them. So instead, pretend like they don't exist. Erase them from existence and make it so that their view doesn't matter for anyone. So now people have to focus on revenue rather than actual views. That's what it sounds like to me. There's a spiteful person in charge at YouTube who's so upset. They don't care that making this change hurts the creators. They just have had enough. How dare these ad blocker programs go against my wishes? How dare they? I'm in charge of YouTube, not you. And I say that anything that makes money is good. And if you're watching and you're not making me money, it's bad. So therefore, erase your existence from YouTube. No views may count. So it's the only thing that makes sense. You could say, oh, what about the age
Hey,
verification?
H-Bomb, thank you
That's
for
across the
sharing.
board. The age verification thing is not just desktop users. That's on every version of YouTube. So although you can argue maybe that's accountable for a little bit of the dip in viewership, the distinct difference we just saw on those charts that the PC/desktop viewers declined by 1/3, the only thing there that's in common is ad block. That's it. That's the only difference. So there you go. Whoever it is who basically is in charge at YouTube is in a
Yikes.
pissy mood.
Pissy
And was so
mood. No,
angry that they
Phil.
could
I'm
not
sure
find
that
way
there's
to
a
work
reason
around
for
ad
it.
blocks, that they just said, erase these people. And
No,
they are, but
Phil,
now
it's not
happening
that
is
deep.
Everyone's views are down. Literally everyone's. I know that you guys are still watching
The whole
my videos,
point of people
but the views
selling
say that they're
advertisements
way
is so that
down.
people can
Well,
see them. If they're not able to see them, then there's no
luckily for me,
incentive.
I don't really
So
care.
pretty much it's just a no harm, no foul. If you're going to be
You guys
using
supporting
a
my
ad
stream.
blocker,
Do you think I really
we can't get
care?
around it, but we're
That
going to
my
make sure that
views
your
are
view
down
doesn't
by
count.
5%.
And
When
to
you
a lot
guys
of
are on
people,
my
that
stream
doesn't
supporting me every day,
that
why
doesn't
would you
matter. The
You guys still
convenience
here
of not having ads
so-
will do a lot more than
But again, I'm not everyone.
people
I
that
feel
want to
like
like
I'm
genuinely
kind of
support the
exception to
creators.
rule here. The majority of YouTubers who do YouTube for a living do rely on views. They were, not everyone puts out the insane amount of content that I do. Most of them only work maybe a few days a week, and they pump out like 1 video, 2 videos a week. Some of them only every few weeks they put out a big video essay. Those are the channels that are going to hurt. Those are the channels that are going to take a big, big hit and are going to be in major trouble. So I wonder what's going to happen.
Oh, they're going to be in trouble. I'm telling.
Stronggate's Legacy says, last month, Google Chrome browser started releasing updates to stop ad blockers from working, and it seems to be timed perfectly with this. Jeez. All I have to say is, it's just another case of YouTube feeling like they're better than you. It's always been like this. Since day one that I started...
Why is he biting the hand that's feeding him right
People
now?
who run YouTube think they're better than you and I. They think that they're smarter. They're richer, that's for sure.
Oh, God.
They should be treated differently. They shouldn't have any accountability whatsoever. What they say goes. If you don't like it, they don't care. They
What is he
don't want your
talking
feedback.
about?
Because if they wanted your feedback, wouldn't they be transparent about these changes?
No,
They're
Phil, you're
never
not.
transparent. They
Are
just
you reading the
change
website? I'm sure there's some. I'm sure there's something online that you can see about this.
immorally, and no one's ever held the task for it. They always lie too. If you say to YouTube, "Why did you change it?" They'll say, "We didn't change anything." But what do you mean? We have all this evidence. Remember, there was the epidemic where people were being automatically unsubbed from channels. It was happening to me. People were saying, "Phil, I don't know what
I remember
happened.
that, actually.
I'm not subbed to your channel anymore. I had to resub this morning."
Yeah, Phil
I
is
thought
like
that
the
you hadn't
dumbest
uploaded
person in the
this
room that thinks he's the
People
smartest.
collected all the data.
That's what
They
makes it so
gave
funny.
to YouTube. YouTube sat down with the data and said, "That's not happening."
He's like speaking for
People have
YouTube, by
made
the
it
way,
up.
also.
Why would
which
we make
you're
it
not
up?
supposed to do.
What reason do creators have to make stuff up? All we want to do is upload content to YouTube, have people enjoy it, and make a living.
What?
That's it. Why
Brother,
would we lie? Why
get
would
off
we
that
invent
soapbox. You're going to fall.
issues? It doesn't even make sense. That's how they act, though. They think
Where is he getting this stuff that YouTube
that
is saying?
we're making stuff up for the
Exactly.
sake of being dramatic. No. We just want YouTube to work so that we can make a living. We don't want views to dip. We don't want people unsub. We don't want my channel to be shut down because
Narc 1LL 420 super chatted $5.
Whoa, buddy!
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Ludwig, World Order with the raid, Narkill with the 5. Oh my God! Only the best! Holy shoot, what's going on, everybody? My name is LDZ, aka Lord Diaz. It is my birthday, bitches! It's my birthday! Thank you! Big ups. How was the stream? How is everything? It's been incredible over here on the Level 99 live stream. We enjoyed the celebration of a couple of goals just last night, and that took us to the green room where we celebrated proper, and because of it, we unlocked the milestone. The big milestone was LDZ Tries It, Buffalo Wild Wings. We enjoyed some of that earlier this stream, and now we're sitting down, and I all of a sudden lost my appetite because it's the guy out here.
you say I'm doing spam because Google Plus integration glitched.
So good to see everybody. How is everybody's
You don't
Sunday?
check the copyright strikes before they hit.
Thank you
Make
so
sure they
much,
hit.
Lonely Solely. I appreciate
Do
that.
normal stuff on your site.
And you too can be a part of the show
children. Well, I've
by
been on
typing
your
in
site
some
for
commands. Check
17
them out.
years. Legally, I couldn't even be a child. You understand? If I started
Wizard
uploading-
of Clume, welcome. Hello, yes.
I'm about to be a legal adult. So it's time to start treating people like that. Seriously. Instead
Hey, Chris,
you know,
thank you so
just
much. I
everything-
appreciate that.
Shoving everything under the rug. They
Whoa, buddy!
give them all their money because that's the truth. Without content creation.
Thank you so much, Ludwig World Order. We got a hype train going.
Hype train hype.
But that's not all, guys. I don't want to alarm anybody. But thanks to Narkill and thanks to those gifted subs, I am happy to announce that we just hit the goal! If you take a look-see at the upper right corner, for $25, we just cleared that first milestone. We're going to light that bitch up. And we're going to take it over to the green room. Sing along!
Great!
Thank you so much! Big ups, the Wizard of Clue! Ludwig World Order, Narkill! For those of you who are not familiar, every time we get support on this channel, we head on over to the green room. So I hope to see you all on the other side.
So freaking pissed. So freaking fired up. I'm freaking in trouble now.
See you on the other side of this. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the green room, where we celebrate any amount of support, and it's a special occasion because we are here celebrating my birthday weekend. We have some special goals in effect. We cleared the $25 goal, and so we're going to indulge in some medicinals. Allow me to show you the tray. Behold, the tray. Already got this right here, all rolled up, ready to go. Can you imagine that last night during our stream, a 6-hour stream, by the way, we not only cleared the 3 milestone goals, but we went over 50 on top of that. So 2 blunts, 2 joints, and a can of the TAC seltzer. Let's go. Behold, ain't nobody pondering as hard as me. So if you're able to do so legally and safely, smoke them if you got them. Thank you, Fambro, Link101, for being a part of the show. You too can be a part of the show if you type in !DDR DSP. Yay, boo, gang. And we have some super secret commands that only the real ones know about. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm kind of glad that we didn't hit the double, triple milestone goal because It was around 2 o'clock in the morning by the time I got done streaming, because I was hanging out with top tier rated friend of the channel. And we actually got caught up. We were watching this new kid on the block, this new Dent, spurging out playing Wii Sports, I guess. Really gamer Stevie J coded. And you can always go back on the channel on YouTube, see the video on demands on Kick. Because we're live. We're live across YouTube, Twitch, and Kick right now. Let's see. What is this up here? What am I even looking at? Let's investigate. It's definitely raw fill. But seriously, though, this is all your guys' fault. Thank you so much. Can't sleep. Big Roach will beg at me.
So is it like Dead Space? Yes, but much harder and with less abilities. Is it like Resident Evil 4? Yes, but much harder. That's the best I can really describe it, okay? Okay. Chris, 2 months as a member, says, I now have the gold crown. What's up, Phil? What's going on, Chris? Congrats on earning your gold crown.
Congrats.
As you become a member on any of my channels, you get a crown in the chat, and the longer that you are a member, you get a crown for longer. And, excuse me, a crown that's upgraded. So, for example, you're now heading into your 3rd month as a member, you get the gold crown. And it's incremental. I think it's 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 6 month, a year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year. Stuff like that.
Old ugly bastard, you are a dent. On to something a little bit more positive. I want to say big ups and thank you to the Wizard of Clume for the gifted sub bomb. And congratulations, Yupana Music, DJ Fifi, Cerulean 86, Brady, Chris Pro, Farah Kuhn. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ludwig World Order. Huge fan. Love the production values. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for the 26 additionals. It's a celebration. And then, of course, thank you, Narkill 420 for the 5. We are working our way towards the blunt and then the THC seltzer. Can we hit it? Can we hit it? I'm also buttered up. So please do be patient with me. And I hope to see you all on the other side of this. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Level 99 live stream, where we are we are feeling fine all the way up here at Level 99. Thank you all so much for your generosity this weekend. You guys have been absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. Real shit.
YouTube is an empty website.
What?
YouTube makes no content. YouTube is only a place, a repository for others to put their content on. So if
oh my God, Link, I just thought about, okay, hold on. Link 101 just said, idea was floated. Final wishes reference to Void. My dead friend wanted me to donate to DSP.
someday something better comes along.
The dead internet
YouTube's
theory
out
is
of
real,
luck.
Narkill.
People are fed up. The only reason
They're
that
all donating to
has
DSP
as
Space
much
Gaming.
traffic as it has is because there really is no competitor. They've been the only one on the internet. They have a monopoly on the whole video sharing thing.
I'm streaming across YouTube, Twitch, and Kick right now. I don't know.
So they need to start
that
respecting
is
people, and they
accurate.
don't. 17 years of disrespect. Me being a YouTuber, it's always a change here I don't know about, a change here that screws me over. How did I go from being one of the top
How
gaming
did I
YouTubers
go?
to being a relative unknown? Because they changed the algorithm. My videos no longer showed up in search. I used to get every gaming season. I used to call it the hardcore gaming season.
He said the thing.
Through December.
He said it.
My views would skyrocket up like this because I was covering every new release, and my videos showed up in the YouTube algorithm, so everyone would check out my channel.
He's
All
boring.
of a sudden, someone flips a switch in like 2013, and my content stopped showing up. So I used to go like this, and all of a sudden I plateau. My views never change. They just stay like this. What? What happened? I didn't change the content.
And his name
Oh.
is John C. He's gonna get in the ring and put boots.
Thank you, Arya.
They did. They changed everything,
Hit me in my moment of weakness.
and it messed up everything.
He plays old games
For a
and he
lot of
plays
people.
old games
This has been the
poorly.
problem. Is YouTube changes things, they're not transparent, and then your whole business is screwed. Now you got to try to scramble to figure out what the hell it is that YouTube changed.
I doubt he does any type of research. I doubt he stays tuned into what YouTube is
I'm
doing.
lucky I've been around for 17
He's
years. I'm
he's
pretty
more of a
good.
reaction
Doesn't
style
matter
person
what I
more
do,
than
where I
a
go,
proactive
people follow me,
person.
People like the content and support it, or people hate watch it, and it still gets me attention. As opposed to some of these other creators, I feel bad for anyone who just started making videos in like the last 5 years. Because you might have
Good thing
followed
I started my YouTube channel in
everything right,
2006,
and now all of a
buddy.
sudden YouTube overnight's going to say, bye-bye.
Just so everybody here knows, I just want to let it be known I have a presence on the internet on YouTube.
But I'm making the same content people used to
Before
love
Phil
to do.
did.
I don't care. My business. And again, that's how YouTube is. Elitist. Completely elitist. Awful. Awful class war is what it is. Like
Class
better than you.
warfare.
Don't you understand that
What
we're all
the-
Ivy League educated, that we're CEOs and big shots, rich and fucking, we know what we're doing. So too bad.
Hash slinging slasher 2077. You are a dent.
Take it. If you don't like it, leave and go do something else. But I'm the creative person. I'm the creator. I'm the one who gives you the content for you to have a business. Shouldn't you respect me? No, they don't care.
Respect is earned. You some bish. You some bish. He's old.
Until that attitude changes, I don't think that YouTube will ever be a good place. It'll just be the place that we have to kind of put up with because it's the only place, right? It really is when you really think about it. I will say this.
Yeah, take a sip.
YouTube's not the worst. By hands down, Twitch is the worst. Twitch is absolutely the worst place to work, the most unprofessional.
Shout out to all my Twitch homies.
For all of their nonsense, all right? They have systems in place to make sure that you don't get screwed. They have systems in place to make sure that there's not rampant abuse, right? There's many times when people have
You
tried to
get
take me
it?
down, but YouTube said, no, we're not going to take his whole channel down. We'll just leave it in the suspended state and give him a chance to, like, fix it himself and stuff like that. And that's appreciated. Because on Twitch, they just don't give a shit. They don't. They just take you right down. Even if you did nothing wrong, they take you right down. At least here you get a chance, But there's always room for improvement. And the thing is, this is a huge problem for a lot of people. It's not for me, and I'm lucky and I'm grateful. Thank you to everyone out there who allows me to do what I love and not have to be affected by this. Because this could have been a huge thing back in the day. If I wasn't a full-time interactive streamer and stream revenue wasn't my focus, this would have killed me. To get like a giant dip in views and then you're not making as much, I would have been hurt very badly. But I'm the lucky one. I really am. Sadly, a lot of people right now are hurting, and that sucks. People who like, wow, I make 10 million views a month, but now I'm only getting 6. Dude, you lost almost half your revenue. That's not, it's atrocious. And the thing that people don't realize, because this is what happened to me.
Oh, yes. Please tell us.
You start making a certain amount being a content creator, you then plan on the future being based on what you're making.
No, Phil, you save what you got, you invest in yourself, and you make it better.
This, and now all of a sudden, overnight, half your revenue's gone. Now I can't afford what I was doing. Now
What were you doing, Phil? WWE Champions, DoorDash?
With this over here,
Switch to accessories that you only used
across
once?
the country, I overspent. I had all this debt, and then I stopped making the money I was making, so I couldn't pay down the debt.
Here we go. We got a shrug, boys. I just knew that it was going to fucking happen. I just knew it.
This could end up being a whole new generation of content creators that are similar to the situation I was in.
All these hot young dudes coming up.
And again, who's responsible? Ultimately, you could say, well, is it the people watching with ad block? Yeah, but human nature is to get for free what you can get for free, right? Like, we know that. We know there's always going to be people who are trying to find the way around, the way to finagle this, to get this. So you have to kind of plan for that, right? My question is, why is YouTube punishing the creator for the actions of those that the creator cannot control?
Actions.
Creators cannot make you turn off ad blocker. If I said to you right now, please turn off ad blocker, would that make you do it? I don't think so. Probably not. I really don't think anyone gives a shit what I say, right? Yep. So why then?
It's the realest shit he's ever said this entire stream.
Views and revenue. That doesn't make sense. What they're doing isn't going to cause or solve the problem at all. It won't solve it for anyone. Again, it just seems like a spiteful move. That I'm angry. Listen, I run this site, but now I can't get my way. I can't beat the ad blockers. So instead, screw everyone. Scorched earth that motherfucker. Does that sound like a way that someone who's in charge of a major company should be acting? Does that sound like they put any kind of moral thought into it or any kind of intelligent thought and said, man, maybe this could hurt a ton of people. We shouldn't do this. Or if we're going to do this change, let's tell everyone we're doing it. That way people know it's happening. So that way they can plan for this change and be ready for it and prepare for it. Not, oh, just do the change behind the scenes like we always do.
I'm sure you got an email about this. I'm sure there was a blog post about it. I'm sure there were content creators out there saying, hey, be aware that this is going to be happening.
People have found the evidence. They know what's going on. Now the question is,
I can't fucking believe it. We got another shrug.
People have found the evidence. They know what's going on.
Wow, I can't believe this. Here we go again.
King be cruel. King be bitch. Now the question is, what's going to happen? I don't know.
Sib.
Okay. Usagi Jojo, it's like I said, he says less views, but I don't know about less revenue. I don't think that you got money for ad block views before, did you? Well, number one, YouTube Premium.
He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know what two. He doesn't even know what one is, let alone two of them.
You would get paid no matter what. Okay? That's a good thing. But a lot of people would have ad block on. Will they go to YouTube Premium? Let me put it this way. I think the major problem is going to be view counts and sponsors. I don't necessarily know if this is going to affect ad revenue in a big way. I think this is going to affect view counts and sponsors. Okay? View counts. If your view count is down, people think something's wrong. You're someone who every time you put out a video, you get 100,000 views. Now it says you're only getting 60. What happened? I guess the content's worse. I'm not going to check it out anymore. Right? Or the worst thing, you're not showing up in the algorithm anymore because your views get less views. You're not getting pushed to the algorithm anymore. That's a huge concern for a lot of people. Okay? I don't get pushed to the algorithm, so I don't care. But for those who rely on that, that could hurt. The other thing is sponsors. Again, a lot of these people, these creators, are relying on sponsors. They need to get that sponsorship money to make ends meet. And now the sponsor will be like, dude, you took a dip in views. I'm not going to give you that sponsorship because you have way less of a viewer base now. And I don't think that the product's going to sell if you put it in your video. So sorry, sponsorship's off the table. You know, that's a
I'm sure that there's a bunch of shit out there that people are willing to advertise on your...
I received 2 subs over on Kick.
He's drunk, bros. He can't even do it. He was stun locked, bro.
We had Phil's best friend who gifted a sub, and then we had Hash Slinging Slasher 2077 who gifted a sub. So 2 gifted subs over there. That gets us up to 284, if you can believe it.
I can't.
We are only $16 away from hitting a second goal on this stream. $16, we'll only have 1 goal to hit to do DSP Tries It. Yes, that's pretty crazy.
You ain't special. We just had a LDZ Tries It, and it was aight. Dead air.
Squirtle, I don't know. He says, does this mean longer form videos have nothing to do with getting less views? It seems like people are saying that's the case. Like they thought that
it seems to be seen.
Are not getting
his non-committal answers are so good, bro.
I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that. I haven't tested. You know, I'm not going to. I don't think I'm going to change my video format. Do you guys want to see 4 15-minute videos an hour instead of 1 video? You know what I mean? Habib has just done a 12-pound super chat.
Habib, you are a dent.
He says, no problem. So let's take a look at that. Gee, what's the pounds conversion rate today?
Wow. I can't believe he does this.
Has it
The
changed?
conversion. I thought Google
It
does
probably
it.
has.
I'm sure there's an add-on that will
It is.
automatically...
The pound is more valuable.
Wait a minute. No, hold on. I have received different currencies from other I have received other currencies, and it automatically changes it to the dollar amount. At least in Stream Elements?
12 pounds is the equivalent of $16.27. And with that super chat, ladies and gentlemen,
He can. That's what I thought. Yo.
podcast.
Up, here we go again.
Another one.
But 2
What's up, Kickbot? Let me just go ahead and take care of that.
goals.
See ya. He looks so happy. I can't believe it. Another fucking shrug, bro. You dumb son of a bitch. What a fucking idiot.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Because we hit that goal. Hey. Very nice. All right, we had 2 goals. So that means 1 more goal to go for DSP Tries It Katsu Burger. Thank you guys so very, very much for your support. That is absolutely amazing, and I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so
Sure
much.
as shit sounds like a children's entertainment
What I would
song.
say
Jeez.
Is it likely we'll hit another goal during Chronos? No. Could it happen? Yes. And if it does happen, yeah. I mean, if we hit another goal by let's say 3:30ish. I guess, we'll say 3 because I have to order and it has to be delivered.
Wow. Like, all right, guys, you're on a timer.
It'll be DSP
Who's
Tries
giving
It
me the
Katsu
money?
Burger, the return today, which is crazy. I never, ever thought that we'd be doing it this soon.
Never, ever, ever.
Or if we don't hit it on this stream, that's fine. Tonight we have American Truck Sim.
Or he drinks and
Basically,
drives.
What's on the line is playing American Truck Sim every week. If you guys support American Truck Sim tonight and we
Link.
hit a goal, then we're doing DSP Tries It tomorrow, and I'll be doing Truck Sim next week.
And
If we don't hit the goal, then I'm not doing Truck Sim anymore. So let's see what happens tonight and go from there. But in the meantime, man, we are so close. We got to figure out what the next DSP Tries It is. And like I said, I don't know if you guys want to see me return to one of those places, like return to Arby's, return to Jollibee, return to Little Caesars, or if there's another idea of another place that has something going on right now that you'd like to see me do. We definitely got to figure this out. Okay?
who's we? You're the one eating it, dude.
Okay. Well, guys, that was a great show. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Thank you all for the overwhelming support. And I think it's time to end the show. Now, reminder, there is no podcast tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to do major focus on progress in Silksong. So we'll have like a half an hour hangout session, but then we're going to jump right in and try to get like 3.5+ hours or more of Silksong progress. It's been working, and I want to do that tomorrow. So the podcast will return on Tuesday.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
guys. Thank you all for an absolutely awesome return.
ICS, I mean, final wish. Yeah, we'll make it happen.
And engagement. I hope that you have a great day. I will see you all again Tuesday morning. But in the meantime, I certainly hope that you guys are going to hang out with me for all the fun gameplay that we're going to do in the next 2 days. Peace out, everyone, and I will see you all.
Is he going to do YouTube mode?
Okay.
Ahem.
Good stuff, guys. So,
Hey, thank you, fan bro.
all right.
I will do
In the
that.
meantime, I
And
hope
all
you
y'all better
enjoy
be.
some funny clips. But let me turn off all my stuff behind me.
Oh my
Right
god,
now.
Phil. You know, you can maybe attach like an automation to a button on your Stream Deck to make that all happen at once.
Here we
Take
go.
your time, Phil.
The lights are off. Good. And I might as well. I'll put the chair cover on now.
Yeah, do it.
When I come back, I want to jump right in. Let me do it quick.
Take your time, Phil. Final wish of anagram of what the? Oh my god. Hey, thank you for the follow over on Kick. Big ups.
Okay.
He's back, guys. He's back.
All right. All right, guys. So, I'm going to go on a break here for about 10 minutes or so. In the meantime, please enjoy these highlight clips. And when I come back, some Kronos, the New Dawn fun. All right, guys? And once again, if we hit one more goal in the next 2 hours, we could do Katsu Burger DSP tries it today. Or, that's fine if we don't. We'll see if we can hit it tonight. And then
Can we hit it?
for the first stream, okay? All right. Thank you, guys. Enjoy the clips. And I will see you all after this break. Enjoy.
I'm sure it's the same 12 things over and over and over and over again.
You're 3,000 damage from the inside.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have been an awesome, awesome, awesome audience. No, really. But we're not done. Tomorrow, on my actual birthday, we're going to kick things off with another What Are You Doing Step Mania stream. Maybe around 9 a.m. And then Monday, Night Brawl featuring Top Tier Rated if I'm not out doing something else. I really don't have any plans other than those two things, but the day is fluid. Seriously, I say this every time, but this was the greatest stream in the history of our sport, and it is all your fault. No, you, Narkill, with the $5 super chat. No, you, Ludwig World Order, rating the channel with 26 viewers. No, you, the Wizard of Plume, for the 5 gifted subs. I blame everybody but myself. You've been an incredible audience. I say this every time. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and most importantly, hydrated. The career has been saved. So until next time, take care, be safe, peace.